great, he says with cheer, while flames reflect in the camera's mirror. Backfire, backfire, it's all a mess. Broadcast a circus, can't second guess. Wobbly kneecap stumbles in the haze. Nobody knows who's steering this craze. Who's steering this craze? Wobbly spin circles like a broken wheel. Lost in the chaos, no grip, no feel. Pete shouting orders, Sam still checked out. It's a miracle, anything gets it out. Backfire, backfire, it's all a mess. Broadcast a circus, can't second guess. Wobbly kneecap stumbles in the haze. Nobody knows who's steering this craze.
think that's all buttons pressed, isn't it? Can I hear myself on there? Yes, I can. That's amazing. Welcome, folks. Welcome to Backfire Simsport TV TCR Challenge Cup Season 22. We are at the majestic Red Bull Ring. This is week 8, so we've got this plus 4 more weeks, Jay. Jay Corley joins me in the booth. I'm Pete Bingham. Good evening to Jay Corley.
Good evening, Pete. I hope you're well. And yep, I'm really looking forward tonight. Just like I'm a big fan of Interlagos. Red Bull Ring is, in my opinion, one of the best tracks on the service. When you've got so many cars of equal machinery on the same track as well. Plus, you know, the off tracks, which we'll talk about that in a bit. Tonight's going to be spectacular. I can already feel it.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to mention that before, because you look at the circuit on the picture just there, and it's quite simple, isn't it? There's not a lot of, difficulty in that. Or is there? We'll come to that in a minute. It looks like we've got clear skies, folks. I don't think there's any... Jay will hopefully tell me in a minute, because he's able to look at the weather and like important stuff like that. I don't think there's any chance of rain. It certainly didn't look like it when I set it up. There was an 8%, but it was so low, it was like infinitesimally
There's
small.
nothing at all. A nice dry race, which everyone here is going to be absolutely well. They're going to build a statue in your honor for this one, because any drops of rain would drastically change how this race is going to be seen by many.
It really would, yeah. We're going to have a look at what's happened previously, what came before we talk about new sign-ups and people in the session. I need to find where my little buttons are, though. Little buttons, hello. There we go. Right, so in the pro standings, a lot of people in the raininess of last week thought that it was all going to be carnage and their championships were over. But that's not the case, because we've got 2 drop weeks in this series, 2. So Pete Newman now leads by 230 points, call it. No, 270 points. He's got a rather commanding lead now over Renee. That sounds bad, but a 200-point gap can go in one endurance race, can't it, Jay? I mean, it's not an insurmountable lead, that, especially when Casper is chomping at his heels.
Absolutely, like you said, all it takes is one race or just one bad week in general. Once you've used those 2 drop weeks, then you're kind of treading on a lot of thin ice, and the consistency it gets to some. Let's see if it happens to Pete.
Yeah. He's generally good under pressure, but you never know until it's really applied. Michael Hall and Austin Lee make up the top 5. Austin's not been with us for the last few weeks, has he? He's not in tonight either. Looking through the standings, looking through the order. Right, let's look at Pro Am, because Jamie Wilson, I think, thought his championship was over, and it's really not. So Jaden and he are only separated by, is that 80 points ish? Yeah, 85 points. So that one's still absolutely red hot. Tamas is only about 80 points behind second place. Carl Hardy's remarkably still in with a chance with all those pies in the back of the car. And T has featured in the top 5 for the first time in a few weeks. So well done to T. So this one's still pretty hot, isn't it, Jay? This is good. This is your favourite one, this, isn't it?
This is, and I'll tell you what, Jaden comes into this week with the biggest advantage in the world. I know we're looking at the points with drop scores, but if you have a look at the total points, it really shows to everybody just how consistent Jaden has been, to the point where he's not racing this week. Newsflash on that one.
Yeah.
But even with not racing this week, I definitely see him still being on top next week, because he's just that consistent. He's just banked that many points, and where other people have made mistakes, he's taken advantage of it. And although it's not as close as it has been over past weeks and seasons, it's still a case of all those from second all the way down to maybe as far as 6th and 7th all have a chance to, if Jaden decides to nap, they will all be there.
Yeah, they'll be on him,
watching, stalking him like Monsters Inc. or something like that. Just watch him at the bottom of his bed. You know what? This is getting a bit creepy now. And I know Jaden's family watches this every now and then, so don't worry, there's nobody in your house, I promise.
that you know of.
This
that you
this
know
just went
of.
really eerie, didn't
It went sinister.
Oh my god.
Halloween was a week ago. But yeah, you're right. I think his lead is going to disappear tonight because Jamie of Wilson is in. He's going to hopefully get his points haul up for Team Chimera because that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting for us. That one is still hot to trot, that particular little category rather. David Scotton, I hope not, we are away. Yes, so all burglars in wherever they live, you're on. Right, AM class.
Sorry, David.
Fraser, look at this one. Look at this, Jay. This is ridiculous. This class is ridiculous. Fraser Geraghty leads by 5 points over Cedric Somerains, who leads by nothing whatsoever over Paul Hurley, who leads by nothing whatsoever over Chesney, who leads by a little bit more over David Ezra in the top 5. Obscene, this one. This is obscene.
Yeah, this is now going to be the championship to watch for the neutral. It's a case of we've got pretty much Team UK and Ireland versus Belgium right now. And just a bit less bloodshed.
Yeah.
But just look at that. What's that? That's less than 20 points separates the top 4 on the drop score weeks, and each one of these 4 drivers has had bad weeks. So it's now a case of every single race counts. So they're all going to be watching you. I'm pretty sure I know at least 3 of them are in the session. I haven't seen Paul Hurley yet, but I'm just going to have a quick look through. If he is on the race tonight, then that is definitely going to be one part of the field He is. That is one part of the field we are going to have to keep an extremely close eye on.
Yeah, that's going to be brilliant. This all the way to the end of the season. I can smell it already. Team standings, folks. We've got Result X Pure Sims only 200 points ahead now, which in a team standing is a worry. They're a 2-man team, so they're already doing an amazing job. But given the fact that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams behind them are 3-man teams. This one's going to be a bit tense, I think, for Michael and Pete. They need to really not do flawless, but they need to be up in the top 8, I would say, to maintain their commanding lead of this championship. They've done very well, though, haven't they? For a 2-man team this season, Jay, that's strong, isn't it? Very strong.
Oh, absolutely. I completely agree with you. And like you said, they don't have to be first and second, first and third every single race. All they need to do now is just finish consistently amongst the top runners. As long as they're beating the majority of the other teams with one of the drivers, then hopefully that'll be enough to keep that nice 200-point buffer, 200 points.
Yeah, nice. Right, driving the meeting very quickly. Jamie Wilson leads that over Jaden. No surprises there. They are the top 2 in the Pro-Am class. And then Fraser Geraghty, top of the Am class, with Chesney, who is second, chasing him down. Sir Alan's Safe Driver Award. I mean, we might change the name of this. What do you think? What would we change the name to?
No, I don't think we could ever change this from the Sir Alan Safe Driver Award.
No, I don't think we could. But if we did, it may end up being called the Jeff Saunders Award, because I don't think anybody's got a score like that. I mean, what is that, Jay?
That's, I mean, the stewards would have to get involved at some point and ask the very important question of, is Jeff's car actually floating around that track?
Yeah. Yeah, is it a phantom car? I used to race for a team called Phantom 71. That might pull it off, but never mind.
I'd like to see Jeff's car as like that house from Up, just with loads of balloons tied to it, just floating around the course.
Oh, do you remember that program? That was brilliant. That was really good. I'm going to Google that later. I like that program. Right, let's get back to Cars on Track, because we've only got about 1 minute or something before we trip into the next phase, which is going to be a qualifying session. Need to get that out of your way, folks. There we go. And this boy is back, Manuel Saralegui. He raced with us 2 seasons ago. There was a bit of bumping and grinding, but he's back, and he's going to be safer than the safest driver in Safetown. What's that? 12 incidents, he makes me proud, says Salen. Well, that's what the award's there for, isn't it, Salen? It's there to make you proud, and he's doing it better than most. Right, so yeah, Manuel Saralegui back with us. He's very, very quick, this guy, as he's proving on your screens right now. He's 0.3 of a second, nearly 0.4 of a second, Jay, faster than the mighty Rene. That's a good scalp to top, isn't it?
Oh, he's 7.2 KI rating for a reason.
Yeah.
I've raced Manuel in various officials across the years, and I can, with my own two eyes, confirm that he is very quick when he wants to be.
Yeah, his paint for CLN Racing will come next time he races with us, but it's great to have him back. Right, none of the other new guys who have signed up, because there are others, are racing tonight. Hopefully they'll join us in future weeks. There are 2 of them. I can't go and tell you who they are now, because I'm literally in iRacing, and I've forgotten their names. But never mind. Right, so we're going to go on board, but we're not going to go on board until we go into qualifying, because that's going to happen any second now, exactly as I was talking. This is a heat race, folks, so you don't get any time to finish your laps in a heat race. You just get booted out just like that, and you spontaneously combust on the track, and then you join the qualifying session. We're going to find the first person who joins that qualifying session and put a camera on them. Any words of wisdom that you haven't already shared, Jay, with the people that are racing tonight? Because I know you did your track guide. This is it's going to be a busy track, this, isn't it? Because it's not a massive track, this. But any words of wisdom for these guys before they end up embarking upon a remarkable entrance to a sim racing career here at Red Bull Ring?
Well, I think most have been resigned to their fates. I spotted a message a little bit earlier in the Discord from Robert de Jong, and he's actually given us an exclusive into his life today. He's actually been to McDonald's today so that he can practice his drive-thrus.
I saw that. I saw
yeah,
that.
I don't think he's going to be going for many happy meals as he is unhappy meals. And this is a horrendous track when it comes to said off tracks as well. Like, the Red Bull Ring is very giving when it comes to how much curb you can take on the inside and outside of the corners.
Right.
But also, some of these corners are so quick, Pete, and you're in front wheel drive cars, plus 2 wide battles. Like, you are going to get very frustrated very quickly with the amount of off tracks you're going to be collecting here, and I can foresee a lot of penalties, especially into the second race.
Really?
As well.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's honestly, people on the officials have been averaging anything from 10 to 14 incident points.
What? You don't even
In
do
a
that many
20-minute
laps,
race.
do you, in a 20-minute race?
Honestly, especially this bit here.
Oh yeah, that exit to the penultimate corner and the exit onto the start-finish straight. I used to collect them there.
And that exit just there, by the way, if you take too much of that exit, it's a slowdown at the same time.
Right, okay. Okay.
Slow down if you cut it, slow down if you overrun it.
Right, well...
And then sausage curbs everywhere.
I hate the one on turn 1. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. Plus 2 3 wide battles, and this is going to be fantastic for us, but I can see maybe a couple of tempers flaring over and a lot of usually consistent drivers being quite inconsistent.
Okay, well, if you go and look carefully, a couple of my fillings are on the outside of turn 1 here because they got rattled out the last time I was racing here.
Amazing.
Oh, there's people putting on fastest sectors. Andy Littler's got the fastest last sector at the minute.
Brilliant.
Yeah, very good. Stefan
Stop
Goebel is lighting
qualifying.
up every timing sector at the moment as well.
Yes, I mean, Mr. Goebel, I actually fought with on the officials earlier this week, and
Really?
it was a pain to get past him
Right.
because he had
Good.
slipstream in front of him. But once, But once I did get past him, he stuck to me like glue. It's a simple track. There's plenty of slipstream in areas. If you go wrong, any time that you've made getting rid of somebody, they're going to make it all the way back up again.
Yes, they are. And Simon Trendle's brought a tumbleweed joke into the chat there. Expecting fireworks here this evening.
Very good.
Nobody laughed.
Very good.
Who do you want to run on board with?
Going on.
Who do you want to run on
Stefan,
board?
actually, if that's all right.
Stefan, yeah, where's Stefan?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Right,
For
let
it.
me jump on board with him. This button. We're getting towards the end of the lap here, aren't we? We're about 2 more corners. I'm going to hand it over to you, Jay, with more notice than I normally give you.
Fantastic. Well, everyone, before I begin this, don't forget to put a thumbs up on the broadcast. It spreads it out to so many more people watching this, more people in the leagues, even more fun for us, which we watch everyone crash into each other. But welcome to the Red Bull Ring, Austria's pride and the spiritual home of late braking and early regrets. Short lap, big drama, and enough off tracks to question your life choices in racing here. Full throttle past the pit wall, climb the hill and try to keep the car grounded through turn 1, the Niki Lauda curve. Brake hard but late second gear, don't trust the exit curve, it's slippier than the politician's promise and a breeding ground for congestion and early race incidents. Power up the hill towards turn 2, ready to plan your next defense or attacking move. Turn 3, the AMSAG, is the slowest corner on the map but the fastest way to ruin your race. Brake at the 100 board, throw your anchor out and rotate it tight. The exit is blind but force yourself onto the curved exit for maximum momentum. Get greedy and you'll hop, skip and jump across the sausage and catch an off track. Down the hill to turn 4 where half the grid forgets how friction works. Heavy braking again, you want to be aiming for that inside curb and get the power down early, drifting wide because after all, you did pay for this track, you might as well use it. Now as we approach the ribbon section, this turn 5 here is full throttle as you aim to get to the right before a fast left 6 called Power Horse, where you giddy up, breathe for throttle and gamble on how much curb you can take before you pick up a free exclusive off track. Turn 7 can catch you out as it tightens on the exit, and turn 8 afterwards is one of those corners that dares you to cut it more than you have to. Keep it neat and resist the urge to cut too much curb or the stewards will be sending you love letters. Onto the Jochen Lint, a deceptively tight right-hander that kills momentum if you hesitate, and straight onto this next turn 10, the finale. Brake late, trust the downforce you don't have, and wrestle the car through. The exits are bumpy, the track limits invite you in like a siren, and the final corner slowdown is waiting for your ego if you overcook it. But that is a lap of the Red Bull Ring in a TCR. It's fast, it's furious, and if you're careless, I guarantee it's going to make you count so many off tracks, you'll need to start using your toes.
I have to say, Jay, that in terms of timing, that was absolutely millisecond perfect. Absolutely.
I haven't been practicing at all. It just flows out naturally, you know?
That's brilliant. Stefan, poor lad, he picked up an off track on the way around that one, so it didn't register his lap.
I bet that was number 8 as well, as I was saying about cutting it.
I think it was, actually, yeah. Right, we'll give you your... why is the track map? Oh, track map's there, but the battle box isn't. There we go. Manuel Saralegui on top at the moment with his 1 million I rating. Michael Hall with his 4K I rating is currently second fastest provisionally in this session. He's dragging a bunch of cars with him, Jay. One of which is Jamie Wilson, who's not yet got a timed lap on the board. This will... well, hopefully for him anyway, be the first of those. Oh, wow, 4th. Oh, my goodness. Right, wow. Good effort, yeah. Jamie Wilson. That is the person you want to chase, right?
You want to get behind within 7/8 tenths of anybody on the course right now. This is a very draft-heavy qualifying session. Yeah, as you can already see with Jamie Wilson getting as high as it is, and don't you notice as well with the AMS that Chesney Van Hoek is up in 11th place, Cedric Summerins is up to 14th, and then you got Paul Hurley, David Ayres and Fiona Siddons who are just ready to leapfrog anybody who dares race tonight with the Pro AMS. I mean, the pros tonight, especially in this qualifying session, I mean, I'm having a quick look at the board and it is literally so many greens of people setting personal bests because there's just that many people who are hitching a ride behind someone quicker than them, and it is literally
that is it, isn't it? Yeah.
Jamie Wilson is nearly touching Michael Hall so close right now that people are going to, you know, accuse him of not buying him dinner first.
I know, yeah. At least buy him a drink, even if it's not dinner, you know. Right, let's have a look at where Manuel is. He's on his own. He's doing that on his own, Jay.
he's catching very quickly up to Demis Titchler. He's 2.4 seconds behind him at the moment. I'm having a look at Demis's last lap, actually. He is 1.4 seconds quicker per lap. By the time he hits that start-finish line, I dare say, if he's not already in the draft, he definitely will be in lap 1. So I would keep very close eye on Manuel's next lap. If he gets any inch of a draft at all, that 4 temps he already has on Michael Hall, it's only going to get bigger. Oh wow,
That was amazing. Did you see that?
I love watching these TCRs go through those last 2 corners, especially the final corner there. Manuel just makes it look so effortless.
Oh my.
And there we go. He's already gone quicker.
Yeah.
And he's now within the slipstream, so we looks like we're going to stick with him on this one, and takes a lot of that sausage curb on the exit. But you can do that. Is if your tyre touches the other side of that, you're going to start running into some problems. And Manuel actually set a quickest of the whole session, sector 2 and sector 3. We're coming up to just past this corner. We're going to see what time he's getting for sector 1. It was originally a 24.86. This time round, he's actually 2 hundredths slower. Demis moves straight out of his way, lets him through.
I mean, good grief. JC Garage 9813. Let's go Saralegi. Is that J. Crawley Garage? Is that what that is?
No, it's not. No affiliation to me.
Are you sure? You're everywhere.
Could be Jesus Christ. Who knows?
Oh, it might well be. Because that's what people are going to have to pray to in order to beat that time.
Yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. And too, Manuel's catching up to the back of Paul Hurley. He's within a second as we watch both the Result X Pure Sims cars go across. Pete Newman currently in 3rd place. Cal Hardy jumps up to 4th. And look where he is. Cal is literally just taking... He's getting a piggyback back off of Pete Newman right now.
Yeah, they're not in the same team, folks. So even though Cal Hardy's livery is Pure Sims, sorry, he is actually Result Clothing, so he should be in red.
Has he just not uploaded a new one?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. What was I going to say? He's pulled up. Can't remember. It was going to be funny, or I found it funny.
Well, Manuel's last lap was slower than his fastest, but it was still 4 tenths quicker than 2nd place.
Oh dear, that doesn't bode well. So do you think Pete Newman's thinking now, oh, arse, this isn't going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be?
I think Pete's just silently smiling that at least this isn't the start of the season. Yeah, totally right. Look at Stefan, what the heck? Who's he got a toe from? He hasn't got a toe from anyone. Well, look at the time he's got. Me and him were fighting on the officials. He knows his way.
Does he live in Austria?
Of course. Well, if he isn't, then he's neighbouring them.
Yeah, true. No, he's definitely German.
Yeah, Germany's next to Austria. So
yeah, it is.
Neighbour.
Yeah. Maybe he's driven this in real life or something. I don't know.
Maybe like really doubt my geography there for a second.
Yeah. 1 second, Jay, covers the top 9.
Love to see it, don't you?
You do, actually, yeah.
I can't remember which course it was. Wasn't it like Brands Hatch Indy a couple of seasons ago when it was the top 22?
Yes, it was, yeah.
Because it was just that close. The track was that small. Now, that was a great race.
It was. That was insane. Let's see. That was insane because we had hang on, Sam Blease and Spencer McCarthy still racing at that point. It's a shame. I would like them to come back because they were great fun. Watching Spencer go through a field was impressive. Really was. Look at this. Who is that? Is that Deck Crowther behind him? No, it's not Deck Crowther. Who was that right behind RDJ?
Daniel Lewis.
Daniel Lewis. He was looking very racy just there.
It's a bit of a last-minute practice, but these two are actually right next to each other on the grid as well.
Yeah.
With Daniel Lewis in 9th and Ronald de Jong in 10th. So that's the problem. If you've got a clear track in front of you and you put in a really good lap.
RDJ's gone gardening. Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Just trimming the verge.
Everyone needs to trim every now and then, I suppose.
Absolutely. Can't have too much bush. Oh, and into the pits. Right.
Are you trying for a Manscaped sponsorship or something?
Oh, should we? Because I think you can get a lot of money doing that.
The BSTV Manscaped TCR challenge.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
It's a trim above the rest.
Get bald. Oh dear. Right, Cedric is doing very well. Oh, this is why he's doing well. Look at this. He's got good toe, and he's in the Audi. The Audi's got to do well here, right? Because you've got 3 massive straights. 1 downhill.
True, but very animated curves at the same time.
Oh, true. Ooh, Derek. Derek was like mega sideways. That's ruined both their laps, I think.
Well, Cedric did have a really good sector 2 there. Let's see if there is any improvement.
Probably not after that, I would think.
Not.
No.
Right, 19 seconds left. I'm just having a look at the map.
Chris has had enough. Andy
Roger
Littler.
Morton just went across the grid just there.
Andy Littler's not improved on that lap, and nobody else will now because we're after time, folks. We're in 2 seconds. We're going to get booted from this particular session. There we go. And into the first of our races tonight, which is going to be a 20-minute feast for the eyes. Get your blood pressure pills ready, because this one's going to be ridiculous. Right, okay. I can't see David Ayres behind that sign, so that's brilliant. So we're going to extend gridding, and I'm going to run you through your starting grid, folks. Manuel Saralegui will lead us away. He was half a second in the end, Jay, ahead of Michael Hall. Remarkable, that. Stefan Goebel, when did that happen? Did you see that? I
must have been literally on that last lap.
Maybe, yeah. I'm going to have to penalise your team member there, 1,000,000 points. Stefan Goebel in 3rd, stumbling. Pete Newman in 4th. Carl Hardy will be 5th. 6th will be Rene Earhart. 7th will be Jamie. Who is that in your Honda? Who is that?
I can't see anything.
Yeah, whatever. 7th will be Jamie of Wilson. Thomas Asboth will go off 8th. Daniel Lewis will go off 9th. RDJ, Ronald de Jong, will go off 10th. Deck Crowther, 11th. Pete Van Gool, PVG, off 12th. Next button, please, Pete. There we go. Chris Needham, off 13th. Cedric Somerains, off 14th. Chesney Vandenbroek, CDVB, off 15th. We're just doing acronyms now. 16th will be Demis Tigjalar, DT. OP, Oliver Payne will go off 17th. RM, 18th. Roger Morton. Fraser, stop flashing your lights. Gerrity will go off 19th. Ural Arkinen, JL, will go off 20th. PH will go off 21st. 22nd, we're going to ignore that one. 23rd, Derek Wilkins. 24th will be Fee. 25th will be Darrell. 26th will be Chris Dixon. They only moved up one there. Leo O'Brien will go off 27th. Andy Littler will go off 28th. And Jeff Saunders, the safest man on planet Earth, will go off 29th, as he always does in these sprint races. Right,
Fantastic.
Let's find a better camera where we can't see any headlights. There we go. Everybody's revving. That means I'm late to get onto this camera. I'm going to go to this car here and this camera here. Nope, this camera. Let's find a better camera. There we go.
That's away we go.
Jamie Wilson. Jamie Wilson.
Jamie.
No black flag
this is a
either.
dangerous
Cedric
place.
does. Cedric's got a black flag. That's a crap camera.
Far, so good.
Somebody dropped down the standings a
safety
bit.
just there.
Where's RDJ? He's alright. Just need him. He's alright. Bit of flashing lights back there. But Manuel Saralegui got the whole shot. And Jamie Wilson down the inside of Stefan Has he got that done?
Ooh, Stefan.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
I
was
thought
close.
Stefan was going to have a really good outside line there, but it looks like Jamie Wilson's got that move done almost flawlessly. Now, does he carry on defending this inside here from everyone coming in behind, or does he drift across to a normal line?
Oh, we're going Pete Newman and Stefan now. Stefan's given ground. Bit of shuffling further back, just behind them with Renee and Daniel Lewis. Nice. Look at him going toe to toe with the mighty Renee Earhart from Cutting Corner.
And look at it, and he gets it done.
He gets it done
as well.
Oh my word.
Renee's got a little bit of momentum here on the exit. Is he going to carry this on to the next corner? He is.
He is.
And this is an absolute godsend for anybody behind them right now, because now this becomes not just a 1v1, but now a mini little pack battle.
Yeah, I think Renee's gone the wrong way there. I would have stayed on the outside just to stop Carl crowding me out, because he's going to shallow up that turn. No, he's done it though. Okay. This is where a lot of the early lap action is. Cedric's going to have to pit Jay for a naughty boy moment. I think he jumped the start.
Yep, definitely looks that way. He doesn't have to take it straight away on the
Look at
first
that.
lap.
Chris Dixon up 4 places. Chris Dixon is the fastest car. Oh, no, he's not.
Oh, it's getting close.
What?
Boxing in there.
David Ayres is the fastest car in Sector 1. What? Oh, 3 wide, Jay. Let's have a bit of this, shall we?
And Lee could be making it 4 in a second.
Yeah.
Everyone's just got to choose, and Lee likes, if Lee finds a space to jump in, and there's a
my
box of 4
word.
in front. And they just survive, but I want to kind of see what happens behind them.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
someone's
too.
actually gone off the circuit.
No, have they? Who was that? Chris? No. Who's it?
I think it might be Lee.
Fee. Oh, and
Fee
Lee.
and Lee.
Fee and Lee.
Oh,
Lee and Fee.
I wonder. Yeah, nice.
Oh, look at
I
that.
wonder
2
if
wide.
the
No.
wonder if the approach to the corner. Oh, and I think they've just hit into each other again.
Oh, you joke.
Into that corner.
What's Chesney doing? Why's Chesney going backwards? He was flashing his lights. That's the one there. Nearly swore. He was flashing his lights at the start.
Oh, and what a
Nice
move
one,
on the
nice
inside
move.
just there from Paul Hurley.
Yeah.
Brilliantly done there.
Opportunistic. Very nice.
And Chesney gets an off track for his efforts as well.
Oh, no. Oh, my word. That's double damage for the 2 cars that you called out. Let's just see what happened. That's a bit strange.
I wonder if under the
Right.
braking, so this is what happened afterwards. And it looked like Fiona may have turned in a bit on the inside there.
Oh,
Not realising Lee was just there.
Yeah, that's just bad
Lee lets
comms,
her
isn't
go,
it? Bad
and-
comms.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully they'll learn to talk after that. Right, so Michael Hall has not let Manuel Saralegui get away, and Pete Newman is now pressuring Jamie Wilson for a podium place. Jamie's not going to be happy about that, I wouldn't have thought.
I think Stefan Gogol will be absolutely delighted with it, though. If these two end up going side by side here, then
Which they
Stefan
have
just
done.
has to get a really nice move through
Here he
there.
goes,
which
here he
Stefan
goes.
does.
Everybody
Now
watch.
suddenly Stefan gets the advantage here. He's going to push Pete slightly here, and this helps Pete. Oh no,
No, he's going
instead
super shallow into whatever this is called. Can't remember.
there's a little bit of contact just there. This is great for Jamie Wilson, who's going to be allowed a little bit of a breather. Stefan Gogol slightly overshoots the corner, but he still has a good 0.4 seconds between himself and Daniel Lewis. If possible, Pete, I want to see what happened a bit earlier with Lee, Fiona, and the box of cars that they had.
Okay, let me find
Because
that.
I do have a feeling that the approach to that corner, it looked like it was going to get 4 wide at one point
I
there.
think we just missed 2 people going sideways. Right, so this is what happened here. Oh, dink. It was Derek
Oh no!
with V. That's what caused that. Again, bad comms, I think. Would you say?
Very, very unfortunate, very unlucky. 3 wide. Just because it says 3 wide for one person doesn't mean that the other 2 are going to get the 3 wide called as well.
Yeah, true.
Due to the staggering of the cars. And
Cedric's gone to
Lee,
do his penalty.
unfortunately- Yeah. And Lee just unfortunately, through no fault of his own, in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Look at Renee. Got a run here.
Just seeing Chesney and I think it was Mr. Saunders as well, both with slowdowns there. And even someone as safe as Jeff Saunders around here is going to be picking up off tracks themselves as well.
Right, yeah. This might be where the fairy tale ended. Is that Chesney with a slowdown as well as a penalty? Oh, it wasn't. It was Cedric.
It would have been the
penalty.
slowdown.
It's me being a dumbass. Right. Oh, my word.
With negative luck, it definitely seems that way.
Just helping him onto a new line. That's what that's called. Helping someone onto a new line.
Inventing. Ooh, and Rene sort of covering the inside there.
He's feeling threat there from Daniel Lewis, isn't he?
I tell you what, Daniel's really
fast.
But he's probably loving this right now. Fighting against people he doesn't usually get a chance to fight with.
Get your toe in, son. Come on. Carl Hardy just lost a place to Tamas.
Yeah, and we know how good a driver Tamas is as well. If Tamas sees an opportunity to gain a place, you bet yourself that he'll try and go for it.
I almost don't want to mention what's going on here because I feel like if I mentioned his name, they would then crash. So.
What, with Jamie and Michael?
Oh,
and Pete,
why did you do that?
Stefan. Look at that, just absolutely beautifully through, no problems at all.
No,
Stefan's going to get a bit of a run on Jamie here, but Jamie is in the Audi, so I would say that Stefan's going to have the slipstream just there. We could see another battle going up into the AMS AG. Stefan a bit squirrely, squirrely on the brakes there, but he keeps it going.
Better line from Jamie,
yeah, much better line. This is going to allow Rene, who just this time 1 lap ago was battling with Daniel Lewis, now finds himself battling with the next car in front.
I like the way that Jamie and Stefan are handling their cars, I have to say. Really nice, really nice. And meanwhile, Manuel Saralegui is away at the front. He's got himself a 1.6 second lead over Michael Hall, who in turn has a massive 3.2 now second lead over his own teammate Pete Newman with, excuse me, I got burps, Jamie Wilson. I'm just being honest. Jamie Wilson half a second behind now, and potentially losing ground, but there's some big straights coming up, so I expect that Audi to chomp up some tarmac and recover that gap, Jay. I think it's possible, isn't it, in the Audi?
Yeah, depending on how Jamie takes his corners, and we're very lucky with the Audi there.
Yeah, that was nice.
And I think corner 1 is probably the hardest one for the Audi. Finds himself currently 0.6 away from Pete Newman, 0.5 as we enter into the braking zone. He wants to try and use the least amount of the 2 yellow curbs as possible, and he nestles in against that outside curb absolutely perfectly.
Oh, look at him chewing up the time. Look at the tenths and the hundredths going down.
Was a 0.7, now 0.6, now 0.5. Could even get to a 0.4. He does, just before the braking zone.
Yeah, nice.
And now
he's got another
needs to be absolutely flawless. Jamie.
That was better from Jamie. That was better from Jamie.
0.4. Expect Jamie to be 0.3.
Look at this. This is incredible.
The Audi's just a fantastic
Who's driving that car?
machine.
Simon Trendle, admit it on the chat.
There we go, so fast. Ooh, and
Stefan's overshot that. Got it all squirrely.
Yep, and Rene already taking advantage of that one if he can.
I don't know where to look, if I'm being honest. This one's
Battle of
slightly
Germany.
closer.
Rene keeping it nice and tight, but Stefan confident on the outside. Don't think they took an off track there either, actually. I think they kept it well, like just within the track limits. So good defending there from Stefan. Knows his limits, but that was definitely an off track there.
You reckon?
Absolutely.
Oh wow! Right. Okay.
The sand went up and everything there. So ironically, it's where he on our little mini track guide as well is where he went off as well. So
right.
Hopefully.
Didn't read that one then. So I'm guessing Rene is also German, is he? Yeah.
Yeah, Battle of Germany right now.
Yeah, I wonder what German swear words are going on right here,
I have no idea.
Simon says, I've let Jamie borrow the team grip packs. Yeah, I'm sure you have. It's working well. Look at him, he's staying up with Pete Newman here. What?
Pete's going to be sweating right now. I think Jaden might be as well watching this. But look at all the gravel on the track as well. You got to really hope that
cut back.
that gravel.
Can he cut back?
Oh, this would be fantastic if he did. Wow.
That was great. That was great.
God.
Oh, I'm loving this.
That was fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere.
Oh, they're literally neck and neck. And
downhill braking. One of them braking on the curb, one of them braking on tarmac. And
oh, that's a twitch from the Audi.
Overrunning that a little bit.
Twitch from the Audi there, under braking.
Yep.
But he's got it all to again now, and that means we get to watch it all again, which is brilliant. Carl Hardy here.
Now Stefan within half a second of those two battling as well. So that's about to become a very, very interesting pack of four.
Yeah. Renee.
All them four start battling. Then Carl and Daniel Lewis are side by side behind.
What? Nearly.
Well, we're side by side. Daniel Lewis just edging it in front at the moment.
4 in front though. Well, according to SDK, this is a 7-car battle for 4th place. Well, it's 3rd place actually, isn't it? If I move one up, then it's going to be 3rd place on the battle box. Renee shows his nose every lap as he goes over the stripe. This is where most of the action is. Pretty further back, Paul Hurley is thrashing it out with David Ayres, and even further back than that, Jeff Saunders making his way through the field as he always does, as Andy Littler as his next conquest. Although that looks like Oliver Payne creeping up on him very quickly in one of the best paints we have ever seen in any
every
of our
time
leagues.
I see it, it's fantastic.
Really good.
I love it.
Just get a quick shot of that before we switch to Jamie Wilson again. Look at that, folks. That's how you do a paint. Right, back here. 4 cars for 3rd place. Manuel Saralegui is your race leader. He's kind of checked out now in dominant fashion. 1:40.04 is his fastest lap, which is a massive 0.6 of a second faster than anybody else. Michael Hall in a bit of no man's land at the moment. He'll be happy with no man's land because what his teammates got is all sorts of trouble from Jamie Wilson, Stefan Goebel, René Earhart, and then a little bit more daylight back to Carl Hardy, who's leading the next charge. Pure Sim's doing all right here, and Result Clothing doing all right here. It's going to be... Oh, that's a bit wide, isn't it? I don't know.
So if you go a little bit wide on the exit of 9,
Yeah.
you have to literally check out, go order some food off one of the vendors, come back on track, and then it will probably be called a slowdown.
Okay.
That exit to 10, that can really creep up on a couple of people. I think the majority of the slowdowns we've had already today have been literally from the exit of turn number 10.
Right. So you can see, folks, that we've got some very, very heated battles. This one is very, very hot. RDJ about to get overhauled, but not on that side of the car because the next one's a very sharp turn. Unless you can cut back very, very nimbly, you're not going to do that. Chesney. Not quite catching. And then there's a whole bag full of cars back here. This is Andy Littler, Oliver Payne, Jeff Saunders and Derek Wilkins all having a real good scrap back there. That's nice. Like that. RDJ and Deck Crowther. And this is for 11th and 12th. 15th, which is your reverse pole position at the moment, is Roger Moore. So Fraser Geraghty will want to do what he can to get ahead of Roger and take that reverse pole position.
Absolutely, I'm just having a look at the lap times of both right now.
Oh, Andy Littler's got a penalty, a black flag.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, that one very well could be
Incident.
the amount of off tracks. So that would be the first. I wasn't actually expecting too many in this first race, so I'm kind of surprised we've got one in the end.
Yeah.
If we've got one already and it's 15 minutes into the first race, just imagine what it's going to be like everywhere else. And I don't know if Andrew Littler just
he did. He
had to cut across there to get into the pits.
All right, let's have a look at that.
Unfortunately, found himself on the outside of turn number 9. I'm very worried that there might have been a lot of lane switching there.
Let's just have a quick look at this. Oh, he got his
Whole
corner wrong.
for Andrew to be, and there was a gap.
Trees.
And
Who put the
another one
trees
tried
there?
to get in.
I can't see whether he crossed the line or not. That'll be an issue if he did. Right, we'll have a look at that another time.
Such a difficult...
Ooh! No, sorry. Joined that at all the right time.
More light flashing behind from PVG onto TA, who's chasing DL.
Yeah, let's do
up
acronyms.
against FB for Frey Bentos. But
Classic. DC chasing RDJ. This has been going on a while. It's Alan. Fabulous Racing. PVC. Puck Van Cool. It's just put 2 cars on the thing, so it must be good.
I'd give this race 2 cars out of 3.
Well, let's hope it's out of 3. Could be out of 10. This is where the majority of the excitement is, but there's more up here. Renee doesn't seem to be able to do much with Stefan, which is what you were saying when you were racing with him, right? Stefan's got it kind of sorted out.
I literally had to wait for any error, and I was very fortunate and lucky to get one in the end. But
Right.
that was back on Tuesday. It's of course not Tuesday now. What day? Wednesday. That's it. Wednesday. So 24 hours of practice and races later, and any mistakes that Stefan was unlucky to get. He's in his head knows what to do, how not to make those same mistakes, and unfortunately for Rene, he's going to prey on this one a little bit. Just have a look at the gap between Stefan Goebel and Jamie Wilson at the moment.
Your prediction,
and it is
sorry, but your prediction for Andy Littler was correct. He's double black flagged, so he had a dangerous pit lane entry.
Oh no.
Yeah. And he's back in the pits now. So, not going well for Andy. Hopefully he'll be giggling that one away. Your race leader is Manuel Saralegui with possibly just 1 lap to go, Jay? Yes.
And a quick look now, and yep, it'll be one more lap to go.
There's
Unless
Barney.
he
Look at him.
presses the NOS button.
He didn't need to. He's got permanent NOS. Michael Hall is second in that no man's land we mentioned before. Jamie Wilson has dropped off the back of Pete Newman there in third. But there is a hot battle brewing here for Stefan and Renee. Renee's got a mega run. Mega run.
This
Stefan's
is going to be perfect
reacted.
for Jamie Wilson.
Stefan knows he's there. He's giving him like an enormous amount of room. Now, what can Stefan do here, Jay? Is there any defence?
There is a little bit, but there was a lap car just there that they've just passed. On this way, you either try and match them neck and neck to the exit, or you try the up and under. But a lot of times, because the corner's so tight and it's up a hill slightly, if you have that direct inside line and you just get a good exit out, that's usually enough to complete the move. So yeah, Stefan will have to hope that a mistake happens by the last few corners, and this is still
That's wide.
just there.
Wow,
from Tamas.
Tamas.
And nearly contact with PVG.
Yeah.
PVG gets straight past, car's length forward, and a nice free place just there for PVG. That puts him up to 9th place, well within the top 10. Having a look at 15th, and Fraser Garrity is still not past Roger Morton, but 2 corners left to go, and Manuel
Here he
is
comes.
going to get a win on his return to Backfire Simsport TV.
Nice.
Congratulations, Manuel. Nearly puts it straight into the wall for love of the game, but manages to keep it out. But a fantastic result from Michael Hall as well. Pete Newman with a really strong third. That's the 2 podium places for Result X Pure Sims. And Jamie Wilson with a brilliant first in Pro-Ams fourth overall as the rest of the cars start going across the line now. Just having a quick look
Oh,
at it.
look at
Looks
this
like
crowd.
Fraser Geraghty
Nice.
gets the 16th place, so no AMs are going to be involved in that reverse grid.
Oh, wow,
which
yeah.
means that championship for the AMs is going to be even more interesting on that one. I bet David Ayres, Paul Early, Chesney, and Cedric have all breathed a massive sigh of relief there that Roger Morton managed to stick that 15th there.
I would think so, yeah. Right, so let's have a look at where... Oh, is everybody over the line? No, Fee's still going, isn't she?
Yeah, Fee's still going. 2 corners left to go.
There we go. Oh, and part of a car. That was from that incident earlier, wasn't it? Oh, that's why. Hopefully she won't pick up any incident points around these next 2 corners and give herself a drive through, but... There we go, over the line. Front and back of that car is a bit beaten up.
Yeah, just a little bit.
The bonnet is one of those shifting ones. Don't know how much you have to pay for one of those, but I think it's an aftermarket extra. Right. I think it's this one, is it? Why have I got 2 heats showing already? Is this it? There we go. Excuse me, folks. Oh dear. I just swallowed and inhaled at the same time. In, professional commentator fashion, Jay. You know, can't argue with that.
Absolutely.
Look at that. There's hardly any yellow numbers in our field other than Chris Needham. So a yellow number, folks, denotes a previous winner to this series. That would suggest that we're going to invite a new winner to put both their hands around my wood, Jay.
Lucky them.
Lucky them. Manuel Saralegui won tonight here at Red Bull Ring's sprint race, the 20-minute race, for CLN Racing in his first race back with us, and he won by 5 seconds over Michael Hall for Result X Pure Sims, whose teammate Pete Newman came in 3rd and rounded out the podium. Jamie Wilson was the top Pro-Am car and was remarkably fast in 4th there. Overall, for Team Chimera, Rene Earhart was 5th for Cutting Corny, 2nd in class and a brilliant drive. 6th on track for Stefan Goebel for VTS Esports. And can you believe Carl Hardy got 3rd in class? 7th on track for Result Clothing. Daniel Lewis was 8th for Blade Designs SRL. PVG was 9th for Result Clothing. Thomas Asboth was 10th for Spin and Toe Motorsport. RDJ, Ronald de Jong, was 11th for Hydra Race Racing Forces. Det Crowther was 12th for Blade Designs SRL. Chris Needham, 13th tonight for Air Smart Racing. Demis Titular, 14th for Hydra Race Racing Forces, and Roger Morton was 15th for Result Clothing. Fraser Geraghty was the first AM class driver over the line, just outside that reverse grid position. 16th there for Insignia Motorsports, 17th and 2nd in class for David Flashy Ayres. For Safeguard, Paul Hurley, 18th, and 3rd in class for Blade Designs SRL. 19th was Euro Larkinen for Hydra Race Racing Forces with Chesney Vandenbroek, 20th for JC Academy Silver. Darryl Wright, 21st for Result Clothing. Chris Dixon was 22nd for Work Guard. Oliver Payne, 23rd for, well, he's privacy. Skip that. I'll delete that out later. Derek Wilkins, 24th for Nitro Alliance with Jeff Saunders, 25th. Fee was 26th for Work Guard. Cedric Summerains was 27th for JC Academy Silver. Andy Littler was 28th for Work Guard. 29th was Leo Bryan. Why did that only skip forward one? Because that's all of them, apparently. That's everyone. All of them accounted for. I thought there was more. Sad that, really, isn't it? Anyway, let's go and have a look at some cars on track. Any standout moments for you in that one, Jay?
Well, the beginning looked like it was going to be absolutely clean as a whistle. Naturally, it never usually finishes out that way, does it?
Not even
Really
a little
unfortunate
bit,
for
yeah.
Fiona and Lee there, both taking out the race. Pretty much passengers as well, but I think special shout out to Manuel there for just keeping their cool from the get-go. I think Michael did have 1 or 2 chances early to keep up and perhaps make a move, but Manuel stuck to their pace that they were comfortable with, which just happened to be the quickest pace as well. And it was nearly a very close to a Greg Dafron sort of display there. But how will Manuel and Michael and co get through the reverse grid? Well, everybody in the chat watching now will have to wait and find out.
Yeah, absolutely. Pit lane entry here. It's not that challenging unless you get caught out on the outside of someone, right?
Yeah, I mean, we saw the pit entry with Andrew Littler.
Yep.
And what happens if you miss that corner? To get into that pit entry, you need to be on the racing line, but you also need to be slower through that racing line. And it's already a difficult corner. Like, anyone who's racing now, if you're able to hear me, keep your eyes open, look out for anybody saying they're going to pit, and just take extra special care, because all it takes is one little tap. And because the cars are going downhill, who knows where that car's going to end up? Might go straight back out onto the racing line again. This could potentially just be a very chaotic time when it's time for everybody to pit. The exit though is nice and easy. It puts you out onto the right hand side. Very easy to get back into traffic safely.
Yeah, most people are not okay. Was putting money up for Stefan punting Jamie. That's class.
BSTV bribery.
Yeah, absolutely.
I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, I know. Who knew? Right, folks, we're gonna get all sorts of ready for. What have I done? Oh, yeah. Right, show the grid. There we go. I knew there was a button there somewhere. Right, let me extend grid in and I'll run you through this starting grid. Roger Morton will lead us away for this second race. Demis Tigelaroff second. Third will be Chris Needham. Fourth will be Deck Crowther. Ronald de Jong, RDJ will go fifth. Thomas Osboth sixth. Seventh will be PVG, Pete Van Gool. Eighth will be Daniel Lewis. Ninth will be the Pie Man. 10th will be Stefan Goebel. That's a lot of Pro-Am cars, isn't it, Jay, before the first Pro car?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Renee will go off 11th. Jamie Wilson off 12th. 13th will be Pete Newman. 14th will be Michael Hall. Manuel Saralegui, his punishment for winning the first race is starting 15th in the second. 16th will be Fraser Geraghty. David Ayres, 17th. Paul Hurley, 18th. 19th will be Jura Larkinen. 20th will be Chesney Vandenbroek. Darrell Wright off 21st. Chris Dixon off 22nd. Oliver Payne off 23rd. 24th will be Derek Wilkins. 25th will be Jeff Saunders. Fee will go off 26th. 27th will be Cedric Somerains. Andy Little will go off 28th. And Leo Bryan will go off 29th. Hopefully he has joined us. That's brilliant. Good man. Good man. And we will grab the grid. And we will go and find a better camera than nothing at all. Oh, stop it, people. Really? Oh. Is that Tamas? Right, there's another one notched. Oh, no, it's not Tamas. Who's that? Is that Deck? I think that's Deck Crowther.
I'm not grassing.
No, that's Tamas.
I'm sorry, Pete.
That is Tamas. Right, okay. All these people are going to get so many points deducted. It's unreal. So, Roger Morton, is he going to bottle it or is he going to gun it?
I think it's going to be both the front row might struggle a bit.
Right.
But I feel the second and the third rows will absolutely smash it.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. The whole of the Pro-Am's at the top of the field.
6 wide for corner one. Come on.
Yeah, that's what we're getting. Right, I'm going to go blimp.
Great start from Roger Morton.
Yeah, that was great. Ooh,
that was brilliant.
Is a long way away. That is miles away on this blimp cam. Oh, we're bottling up. Oh my.
Yeah,
Three wide.
Top there, one of the racing forces.
Oh dear me.
And oh wow, well a couple going onto the grass with 4 wide at one point. It's
sponsored
a
by
squeeze
Flymo.
and a half.
Yeah. Here we go. This is where the action's at. The top 3 are all right actually. They're out of your shot right now, folks. We're going to watch this lot.
Yep, and people going in like
my.
a Jet 2 holiday.
Oh my.
Darling, hold my hand because we're getting close.
That's so good. That's so good. Look at this.
And it's very nice.
Jamie Wilson, what on earth have you eaten?
dive straight into the downhill and a little bit of battling just there, side by side action.
That's okay. That's okay. 7 places he's up. What? Michael Hall's up
Fantastic
6.
start. Just
yeah.
and a little bit of a tap just there.
Oh, ow.
Jamie Wilson taking the outside. Look at the control of everybody right now. And I've got to say, fantastic camera angle for all of this. We're getting to see, especially this part of the track.
No!
And the power slide just then, and then Jamie Wilson chooses the wrong lane, which allows on the outside
Manuel
to get straight past. And
Mike, he needs
wow. No, exactly. Like.
Oh no,
Stefan!
Stefan! Oh, this is carnage.
And they all go off for
Renee's
circuit.
gone. We're not blocked, so we're carrying on.
As Pete Newman as well. And then another Gerrity power sliding around the last corner. That's going to be some slowdowns as well.
Somebody
A lot
got
of light
oil
flashing.
down or something. What's going on here? Stefan's gone to the pits. He's
Stefan must have
probably
had
done the right thing.
Yep, Stefan and Pete Newman both with beat balls at the moment.
Oh. Michael
And that was
Hall.
very fast and furious. Oh,
That's a buggy. That's not even a car. So, what were we saying about the championship being completely open?
Yeah. I mean, all it takes is one race.
Yeah.
And everything turns on its head. But I think Rene was also part of
He was.
bits of that
He
incident
was.
as well.
Where is Rene? Let me put a camera on him quickly. Where is he? I can't even find him in the standings. Oh, he's there. His car looks alright.
But that was Michael Hall in the pits, by the way.
Yeah,
so,
no, yeah.
Pete Newman is on track with a meatball as it stands.
Oh,
He
you're
will
joking.
need to pit for that eventually.
What's his car
So
look
he
like?
will be.
Not
I'm
that it
guessing
matters,
there's
it doesn't
one of the
matter,
wheels somewhere. It
Oh,
looks
the
like
back of it's a bit
the rear,
pounded.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that car's like 2 foot narrower than it should be. Compare it to Chesney's in front of him. Look at that. It's at least like 8 inches narrower. 8 inches is a lot, folks. I'm just going to say.
Wouldn't know. I only measure in 3.5s. But Chesney is actually battling the inside of Pete Newman right now at the back. Is this a sign of
Where
things
are
to come
you?
in a couple of seasons' time? At the back view of that camera there. And it
Oh,
looks like
there.
Pete's actually staying out for another lap.
Oh my, he's
Going
going
to the
again,
open
yeah.
window. I think this.
I don't
this
need no
next lap
meatball.
This.
I don't know why my Mr. T came out there, but never mind. My B.A. Baracus came through. Look at that.
Yeah.
Meatball? I don't need no meatball.
Fantastic, and Fraser actually catching the way back up to Chesney again, going a little bit further on into and
Chris Needham. 2 for 1.
just sticking a nose in it. And tell you what, don't adjust your sets, don't go anywhere, because anything and everything is happening right now. We're currently watching with Roger Morton in the lead, following Dennis Tischler, Daniel Lewis in 3rd place, up 5 positions, Deck keeping his 4th. Then we have
Oh
Thomas,
my
Chris Needham, and
word!
Manuel going
Oh
in
my!
free. Oh my God!
Giddy ant.
That was an
Chris Needham gives him a
absolute-
flash because he came from 3 weeks ago to take that position.
He went in there like Lionel Messi on a Villarreal defence. It was just in and out, diving straight in.
What the
No
hell
survivors
was-
for the Villarreal size.
What?
That was
We're
so
gonna have to
dive
see
just
that
there.
again. What on earth? So he's an hour short of Chris Needham here, and then, excuse me, coming through, went for a little.
He sent that.
That's
not
pretty
just from,
good, actually.
He sent that from a different time zone. It's that far away, and he got it down. There was a little bit of a bump just there,
But he had it in control. Chris Needham probably thought, you knob. But actually, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie. I would be annoyed if I was Chris. as well,
Yeah.
but from us watching here, I can actually slightly appreciate that move. I
That was
enjoyed that.
Brilliant.
Downhill as well, and Manuel I think
He-
just went slightly wide there, but he does have a trio of Tamas and 2
Oh,
Blade
look
Designs
at
cars in
this.
front of him.
No, 2x2 going up the hill. Oh, we've sorted ourselves
They
out.
sorted
Apart
out at
from
the end.
Manuel. Manuel has.
Manuel's going to go a little bit later on the brakes here. You see, you can tell Manuel has
look at that.
a very low percentage on his brake bias just by just how much his car squirrels away as he brakes for there. You're going to notice
really?
it more here. because he's going downhill. But
Okay,
watch
let's
the
have a look at
back
this.
end
Let's get
of
above
that
him.
Hyundai, and it's
Let's
going
have
to
a look.
shake about. He had
A
a
little
bit
bit
more
of a
under control.
wiggle. Yeah, a little bit of a
I
wiggle.
mean, it's the time of year where we start seeing Shakin' Stevens come out.
Uh-huh.
So Manuel's falling all around us. TCR's playing, having fun.
Shocking.
I know, I'm so getting sued. But
Leo Bryan's up 7 places. He's had a few donations, but Manuel Saralegi up 10. Jamie Wilson's up 5 now. I've just realised I've not eaten any dinner. Okay.
Is that reason someone in the chat, or you actually haven't had any dinner?
I haven't had any dinner.
Oh, no.
Forgot.
Poor soul.
So,
Please eat something before bed tonight.
well, yeah, I'll try. Manuel is the only pro in the top. I was going to say 15, but Pete Newman is actually in the top 15. All the other
Pete
pros.
Newman's still carrying the meatball, by the way. I thought there was a certain amount of
I
laps.
thought you had to pit in 3.
I thought there was something as well.
Let's hope that
unless-
meatball doesn't turn into a black flag. Unless it's just showing for us and not him.
I'm not sure. I'm just having a quick look. Darryl with a slowdown all the way back in 27th at the moment.
Oh my dear lord. 2 in 1
But
corner
Manuel
for
as
Manuel.
well. And I tell you what, watching Manuel carve through his field is akin to watching someone like Greg or Logan,
Spencer.
legend, sorry, getting through. Yeah,
Spencer.
absolutely, for the older viewers. And yeah, this is fantastic to watch here. Are we going to see another 2 for 1? I
No,
hope
just
not, 'cause
a-
that's just being greedy.
Yeah.
And actually
maybe.
the Blade Designs
Maybe.
car actually
He
missed
has.
the brake
He's got 2 for 1 in
entry
that
point
corner.
there.
Yeah.
We got a
Oh,
little
Jamie
bit lucky
Wilson.
there, but will the Blade Designs car give him the space on the outside? And look at that pack behind.
Oh
Jamie Wilson
my
tucking himself
word.
in, cocooning himself.
Cocooning.
Until Manuel's still on the outside, and look at that control. Both Manuel and Daniel Lewis giving each other enough racing room there, and fantastic racing from both those. Manuel goes through, but it's this battle behind that we're watching at the moment. Fourth place even, with Deck on the inside, Jamie on the inside, and this is going to be really tight. Everyone behind us, Result X Pure Sims car behind, twiddling about in the background, but keeps it under control.
Carl Hardy, that is. Jamie Wilson bossed that. I've got Jamie Wilson here for a podium, I think. Meanwhile,
realistic, very realistic.
yeah, Roger Morton is your race leader, and he has been for quite a while. We've just not noticed because everything's been going on behind him. However, the action is coming to him because that behind him is Manuel Saralegi. I mean, what do you do if you're Roger Morton? Oh well.
To be honest, Roger could race.
Oh no!
exactly how
Pete
he is at
Newman
the
on my
moment.
screen has got disqualified. Has he got disqualified on your screen? He's gone. He's gone. He's been binned.
I've got Michael Hall disconnected as well, and that's both for the Result X Pure Sims cars.
Wow.
Unless that happened before the race started. But
I don't know.
yeah, that's Michael Hall completely in last place. Pete Newman all the way back, and what we said about Result X Pure Sims just getting a good result, and that's both of them
I know. I feel
completely
like I've
out the
cursed
second
them.
race.
Right. Wow. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and find that crash from the start. It was a long way back. Need a bit of help with some names, please. Right, is it around this? Yes. So, oh right. So that was where it started with. Who are we following? Renee.
Yep, 7 go ball.
Let's watch that again because I want to figure out which car that is.
The wall.
So we're on with Michael at the minute. It's Michael that gets together with Stefan, then takes out Pete and Renee.
It looks slightly like Stefan just faded a little bit too much to the left-hand side, causing him to bounce against the wall. Of course, with an incident happening in front of you, you've got many cars who are slowing down more than others.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, Stefan goes sort of across there, which causes Michael to ricochet
Yeah,
into his
sure.
teammate there, and then Rene with a gap on the inside there. The crash just extends over to him,
Yeah.
and suddenly you've got 3 of the top runners there,
Yeah.
just completely out of it, and Stefan going across the pit line as well.
Right. Roger Morton suddenly relieved of the pressure of first place and second.
Potentially third as well.
Possibly.
Jamie Wilson on the inside.
Jamie Wilson.
Strong line on the
Well,
outside.
the next
from
corner's
Roger,
left
but-
as well, so he's going to be lifted out of this one as well.
Yep,
No, he's not.
keeps it
He's
nice
staying
and
in
tight.
it. Yeah, he's staying in it.
So the good thing about defending on the outside there means that you're on the inside of that quick corner there. Usually on the racing line, you have to use that right-hand side of the following corner to keep up your momentum. Jamie doesn't have that outside anymore because he has a Roger Morton-shaped object in his way. Now he finds himself on the outside for the following corners. Does he put it too wide and get an off track and potentially a slowdown? No, he controls it really well. But look behind the tires! Little bit of touch, but they all keep it going.
Yeah. Roger
Well,
tried to get to the
there.
racing line, didn't he? But there was an Audi there.
You've got Carl, Demis and Derek behind, hoping that something happens here. Hop, skip and a jump across the inside sausage curb, and Jamie Wilson keeps his position. Roger keeps the position behind, and everyone goes back to some sort of normality, almost like, you know, after COVID.
And breathe, everybody. And breathe.
Right. You having a good night, Pete?
Oh, brilliant. This is absolutely spectacular, this. You couldn't even script it. We were talking before the race happened about Pete Newman. You know, all he needs is a bad race somewhere. Unfortunately, that's exactly what he's got. And his teammate as well, which we were saying they needed to keep it clean in order to maintain their championship in the team standings. I kind of feel bad. I feel like I've cursed them, even though I don't have any magical powers that I know of. But maybe I do. Maybe I can Alakazam myself a lottery win. I don't know. Anything's possible
too,
now.
please.
Anything is possible. Well,
Please,
all right,
I
I'll
would
keep
love
you in
one.
mind.
I'll take one. I need to buy a ticket, but you know,
well, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take one too.
Yeah.
But also, apart from Zoex Pure Sims being taken out the race early, we also had the nearest championship rival, Rene, as well, getting involved in that situation. And then,
But he's on the
Europe?
recovery,
Not even-
though, isn't he?
Yep, and then you know who would have loved to have been in this race right now, taking advantage of this? Yura.
Yura.
No, not Yura. Sorry.
No. Blah, blah, blah. Yep.
Oh no, I feel so guilty. The fact that, but yes, the other person.
Yes, that one. Absolutely. I agree. Wholeheartedly.
Oh, that he's going to scold us so hard for this one.
He doesn't know who he is yet because we haven't said his name. People in the pits. Chris Needham.
Casper. There we go, Casper.
Casper,
Sorry, Casper,
yeah.
if you were. There's just so many names. So much
Oh!
happening. Fraser Garrity getting in between just here.
Come on, Fraser. Come
Up
on.
the hill here, and it's getting close. And Chris Dixon as well behind this group.
One
So
English
behind
pound
there.
to take out David Ayres. £1 English pound.
You've also got, David Ayres, Chesney as well, all fighting for that AM championship. And
Good
look at
launch
this,
from Roger,
four
from David
different
Ayres.
lines.
Good grief.
4 different lines out of
Howdy.
that corner.
That Audi got fired out of a cannon. Look at how
Absolutely,
much...
he actually goes in front of
What?
Chesney there. He's going to defend that inside. Has enough time to go into inside
Oh!
there. And dive just in from Miura, and Chesney keeps it on his side. Fraser's
Fraser.
at the inside. Miura's got to be really careful not to cut the nose off of Fraser. He manages
yeah,
to
that's
get a car
amazing.
length in front. Brilliant. Tell you what, Pete, this track, just like Navarra,
Yeah.
apart from Navarra, it's unexpected, but this track just promotes such strong racing. Stefan Goebel in the pits. I wonder if that's an early pit stop to get through some of the crowds, get some undercutting done, or
Well,
other damages.
he was in very early, wasn't he, for damage, and then this is his second stop, so he's away again now. Tamas Asboth from a high position here, 5th place. Well, no, he was higher than that. He was 3rd, I think. Manuel Saralegui. Oh, crikey, blimey! He did a bit of mountaineering.
Yeah, Jay Wilson in the background doing exactly the same thing with the Audi.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
I'll tell you from experience, Manuel's Hyundai probably feels a lot better going over that curve than Jamie's Audi. already with a 3.5 second lead over Daniel Lewis in second place.
Yeah.
Jamie Wilson in third.
Daniel Lewis is doing a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
Yeah, really good for
Marshall
SRL.
Morton as well. I might as well add as well, keep himself in the lead for so long, and even with 3 cars overtaking, keeping his head down, keeping himself racing, and 4th place overall at the moment, which he'll be absolutely loving.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. That's really good performance from Roger Morton. These 3 doing a real job of giving us something to exclaim about. Carl Hardy, Demis Tigchlar, Deck Crowther, Pete Van Gogh. Where's my track map gone? There we go. Darrell Wright and Jeff Saunders thrashing it out here. This is for 24th. Nice from Darrell round the outside there, I think, of Jeff. Yeah, we're a bit skewed on pit stops for the Superfast because there were so many of them caught up in that crash at the very start.
Deck and PVG going into the pits now as well.
Oh, yeah. Almost together, actually. Oh, they are together, literally.
Yeah, PVG behind, so if PVG ends up in front here, let's see if either of them miss their pit boxes. They shouldn't, but I don't think their pit boxes are too far from each other either, so...
No, their start positions were very close, 2 places apart. There you go.
Do any of them move afterwards? No,
Nope.
they both got absolutely
All
spot
good.
on. Who's going to move first? Find out after this ad break.
Yeah.
In fact, well,
If only we had sponsors. And he's done
putting
him.
a lot of fuel in as
Wow.
well.
1 shot of fuel.
My
Oh.
prediction. Wow, that is some close.
There's 2 cars here, folks. You don't know it yet, but there's 2. There we go. So, Jamie Wilson to 2nd.
Nice, good pass just there.
Sorry, Jamie Trendle to 2nd.
We'll have a word with the stewards afterwards, see what their official word is on it.
Yeah. All right, what's going on here? Leo O'Brien and Andy Littler. Oh, Lee's got that all wrong just there. He sailed it into that corner, I think, didn't he?
Yeah, he's going to have a little bit more speed going out because he stuck to that outside line, but at the moment he wants to try and get a little bit tighter to some of these corners to catch on any mistakes that Andrew may make. Further on behind, we've got the ever so safe Jeff the Shield Saunders going up against Darrell White here.
The Shield.
With that, he just lets him go, but he's going to have the outside line here.
Yeah, he should get good traction.
He might have an opportunity to get him moving, and look at that. Just
Nice.
being on the outside as well just means that you're using your steering wheel less, which in a front wheel drive car, the less of your wheel you're actually using to turn, the more speed and traction and grip you can get in with those front tyres. And tell you what, Jeff has made life very frustrating for Darrell right now. Darrell's getting in the right lines, but
That's Fee.
Jeff's just... Oh, is it Fee? Sorry, I missed the pink there. Yeah, Fee, she's going to be getting a little bit frustrated here, not getting those moves completed. Dive straight in there, definite off track. Oh, Jeff dives on the inside here, but pulls out just in time.
Oh, Fee's got a black flag. Fee's been done for incidents, I'm guessing. I don't know that, but I'm just going to guess it.
I did hear something over the radio there with Jeff and Fee, but I didn't hear exactly what it was. I'm going to guess it was good racing before that, that off-track
well
which
done.
caused the black flag.
Well done. That's what that was. Oh, Chesney and David Ayres.
Yeah, and this is to major championship implications for the AMs.
Big time. Well, any of the AMs racing together is a major championship.
Yeah,
right.
it is that close at the moment with the top 4, with David Ayres looking to taking anything that they can get. I think Fraser and Paul are quite close to each other. About 4 seconds between Paul and Fraser at the moment. Paul Hurley 7th overall, and got Fraser in 9th overall, with Euro in between them both.
Slow down for Eurolark on your screens. I'm
I
interested.
think there's a fight between Fraser and Euro at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Euro's got to slow down. So
it
Fraser will be
carries
getting
on.
an extra. Yep,
Yeah.
be getting a freebie from that one.
Euro will get back up to speed about the same time as Fraser comes alongside him. Oh, he's
And
letting
he
go.
decides
Yeah.
maybe looking at getting that let go complete there.
Yeah.
So he gave him the place. I mean, when you serve a slowdown, it's up to you to make sure you serve a slowdown safely. It's up to you as well to make sure that you're not forcing anybody else to take it with you. But fantastic pass from Lee, by the way, and Chris Needham diving in there as well, keeping it just on the track. And Chris Needham with a lot of momentum that could potentially getting past Chris Dixon as well.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, Andrew Littler, sorry, not Chris Dixon.
Oh yeah, good point.
Nose on the inside there from Tamas.
Nice move.
Tamas actually gets past Chris again, so they swap positions yet again. And the more these 3 and 4 keep battling, the more space Lee can get ahead of them. Lee takes very, very late lines into these 2 corners here. If anyone can get close enough to him, they could potentially get a nose in.
Just need him gone well wide at that one. Oh, and gets a little reminder that there's a Racing Forces car, RDJ, behind him. I think there's going to be quite a few visitors to pit road out of this group here.
Yeah, they've just got to be very careful that there's no collisions going on. I've just heard somebody else going in. That's Fraser going into the pits.
Oh,
Lee cuts in at the last
got to be
moment.
naughty. That's got to be naughty.
It's going to be close. I'm just having a quick look through. There's a black flag for Cedric at the moment.
That's some incidents.
Is it?
Oh, get back to the screen. Get back to the screen. Oh, this. Ave Maria. Oh my Lord. How have they all survived that? How?
Split in the middle of Tamas's car just there, and we're going to carry on with this battle at the moment, going up the hill. And that was phenomenal work by all 3.
Yeah, Chris Needham.
Going on there.
Oh no!
That's all
Oh,
3.
that's painful and ugly and oh.
And that looks like throttle stuck down for
Andy Littler.
the work hard car. And
Blimey.
almost a replay of what happened on race 1.
Phew-wee. Gee whiz. Right, was that, who was in that?
I think that was Andrew Littler, Ronald de Jong, and Tamas as well. And yeah, just.
Oh, 3 into 1. 3 into 1 does not go.
Unfortunately, I feel Ronald de Jong might have been the instigator of that one. They didn't mean to, obviously. Like I said, they might not have got the call that they were 3 wide at that point, but they definitely was the car that turned him from the right across, and just a simple error like that is the end for 3 cars.
In a completely different race, folks, Manuel Saralegui is out front by 7 seconds. 7. I didn't stutter, I didn't get it wrong. Jamie Wilson is in 2nd place, and he in turn has a 5-second lead over the Pie Man, Carl Hardy. And then after that, anybody's guess, because there's lots of pits going on and things, because there's like loads of cars in the pits. Nobody knows what's going on anymore, least of all me. Euro Larkin is currently 4th for Hydro Race Racing Forces, and Chris Needham is in 5th place. Is where everybody cheers for Chris Needham, an AM-class car in the top 5.
You might have got your names slightly mixed up there.
What?
Chris Dixon in position 5. Chris Needham is, however, still in the top 10
sorry.
himself in
Sorry.
9th place. It's fine. I just want to say as well, Lee, I had a look at Lee's flags going through that pit, and Lee didn't get a black flag for an unsafe pit entry. Must have been so on the cusp of an unsafe pit entry just there. At the moment, current black flags are for Cedric Summerins just there, but also for Andrew Littler as well, who's entered the pit now. And I'm pretty sure Andrew got a black flag last race as well, but both seem to be through the processes of off tracks, as Fraser Garrity just edged in front of Rene in front of our screens right now.
Yep. Nice.
Rene actually has the quickest lap of the race.
What?
Rene has the quickest lap of the race so far.
Oh yeah. No, he doesn't. Manuel does.
Sorry, it's probably my My second overlay is probably not showing Manuel then. My fault. Sorry about that. But yeah, by 3/10. But
Yeah.
Renault's still showing really fantastic pace.
Carl Hardy, pit road. Interesting to see where he comes out after all of this. Daniel Lewis has overhauled him. So Daniel Lewis is the furthest forward pitted car. Work that out, folks. Cedric's gone to pit road to serve a penalty, I think. I'm guessing this is incidents.
Yeah, definitely instance. At the moment, Chris Dixon up 18 places in fourth.
I know,
before their pit
remarkable, remarkable. Daniel Lewis giving him a helping hand round that corner.
But this is technically a fight for position at the moment. But I think Daniel's going to potentially have this depending on how confident Chris is braking on the inside. Daniel Lewis braking a little bit later.
Pretty good
And
though.
plenty of space given. Daniel's going to have the outside line, which means he'll launch out of that with a little bit more speed. Has the advantage of the inside here. Fully expect Daniel to get this move done here.
Nope.
Maybe not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, there we go. One more corner just to make it safe. He cuts it in front a little bit there.
Cedric
Just,
must have gone through the pits already. He's got another black flag.
Potentially speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, of course.
Or
Sorry,
unsafe entry.
sorry. Right, Jamie Wilson. This is an important pit stop in terms of the top 3 podium positions. As Derek
Watching for
Wilkins
Daniel
goes.
Lewis at the moment.
Yeah, where is Daniel?
Daniel Lewis hitting that
Last
final
corner.
corner. I think Jamie's going to be just, Jamie's going to be just ahead here.
Yeah.
Jamie with a little bit of more room in front of him. Yura gets in front of him though.
Oh yeah, I didn't spot that. But he's not pitted yet, so that's
No, he hasn't. You're
that's
right.
a big advantage for Jamie Wilson actually.
So that's Jamie who's the furthest front pitted car at the moment.
2 cars have not yet pitted. One is Manuel Saralegui. Yeah, still 2 cars. Chris Dixon's just pitted. Ura Larkinen is the other car that's milking the fuel tank dry. So Alan's shouting for Chris Dixon. No surprises there. Cedric's gone in for another penalty, I think. I'm guessing that Manuel's got to go in this lap. Ooh.
Ooh, that was a bit close there.
Ooh. Perfect is what you call that, I think. So he's in, no issues, doesn't need to rush, very calm. I'm going to guess that Ura is going to be in next and release Jamie Wilson into 2nd place again.
I'll be very surprised if Ura does carry on for another lap. If he does, he's done some absolutely fantastic fuel saving here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going in quite slow into that corner. See how quick Jamie Wilson's catching and gets in.
Yep.
Perfect. That pretty much is a Red Bull Ring pit entry 101.
Absolutely. So there is Manuel. And there is Jamie. So it's about the same. It's about the same as prior to the pit stops. Jamie is currently 6.8 seconds behind, 6.7, 6.6 seconds behind him. Just Needham in bother at the minute. Well, not in bother. He's causing the bother. That's
Roger
PVG.
Moore with
Oh,
a bit
no.
of a
Roger
slow
Moore.
down just there.
PVG's behind the screw. Catching the screw.
Roger still serving that slow down at the
Oh,
moment.
yeah.
He's going to lose another place just there for Derek Crowther, and maybe even, no, he's still serving. He may have to go ultra wide. He gets it finished and served just there.
Yeah, nice. Tell you what, class cars in top 10. Paul Hurley. Nice.
He would love that as well. He is up there. Back now, I think he's, what is he, 3rd in AMS at the moment?
First.
So, oh, sorry, I meant championship wise.
Oh, sorry. I think he was 3rd. May have been 2nd. Give me a minute.
Definitely up there.
3rd.
Ahead of
Third.
David Ayres, ahead of Chesney Van Broeken as well.
Yep.
Ahead of Fraser Geraghty. All 3
No.
first 3 cars
Oh,
I said
he
there.
is. Sorry, physically, yes. Right. Me being stupid.
But there's Fraser in the background as Chesney and Ura fighting out in that corner.
Yeah. Well
The more
done.
these fight, the more that Fraser's going to catch up.
And Renee
And
recovering the damage.
yeah, and Ura has a black flag.
What?
Ura
Oh,
has a
no
black
way!
flag.
Incident limit for Ura Larkin, and he's going to have to serve it in the next 9 minutes.
Ooh.
You can't
Nice
serve
gun by
on the
Chesney
last
there.
lap. Can't serve on the last lap, folks.
He's going to take it here. He's already slowing down.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Gets
Getting it done
himself
now.
in. Now it's up to Chesney, who's got Fraser bearing down, and Chesney needs to just keep up with Rene, but with the slowdown he's just picked up now, probably not the best thing for him to do right now.
No. He's going to have to serve it coming out of this corner. Staying in the slip isn't going to do him any good.
No, not at all. And this is going to be agonising. Chesney's going to have to make a difficult decision here, and he's actually taking it now, which is allowing Fraser a brilliant opportunity to get right up behind him. Chesney still
hasn't got rid of
that
it.
slowdown. No, he's still going, and he just gets rid of it just in time. But with a really slow exit out of that corner, Fraser is now going to be on the attack, and this is a 2 members of the top 4 of the AMs. We go on.
Oh!
Two with Demis and Chris missing the apex a little bit there.
Or holding Demis out to dry.
And Deck makes his way through as well. We've got Roger Morton and PVG, 2 result cars right behind.
7.5 minutes to go, folks. And, well, you can see how crazy this is. Red Bull Ring is one of those tracks that people either really like or really hate. I think Resort X Pure Sims don't like it anymore. But I think there's a lot of people that are going to drive away, walk away, crawl away, be wheeled away from this track thinking, actually, that was brilliant. And look at the amount of Pro-Ams that are in the top 10.
Brilliant.
It is, isn't it? It's brilliant.
Probably means we may have a decision at the end of the season if we promote more than one driver to pro.
Well, yeah.
That's a conversation for a little later down the line. Once if word gets out, I've just said that there's definitely going to be a right at all.
Ura's just picked up another slowdown. Or a slowdown, I should say.
Yeah.
Manuel Saralegui he is still in this race. He's 7.5. Well, he's the same distance ahead of Jamie Wilson as he's always been, 7.7 seconds. Jamie's just keeping that gap exactly as it was. Daniel Lewis is in 3rd with just about enough gap to keep himself clear of Carl Hardy, 1.1 second. But that's dropping quickly, actually.
Yeah, Carl's catching about a 10th a lap at the moment. We are down to the final 6 minutes, which is going to be around 4 more laps time.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can give you an exclusive in the Discord from Pete Newman from that disqualification.
Let's have a look at the swearing. Is it passable?
There's no swearing. He carried on with the meatball, won too many laps. He gambled on 1 more lap, as then he could have got to the end. But
for
he
the
lost the
pit stop.
gamble.
Oh, hell. Oh, devastating. Well, this is what champions are made of, isn't it? Really? Because you either gamble with it and ruin your chances, or gamble with it and become a hero. And Chris Needham is that, with an Australian flag on the roof of his car. You called this last time, didn't you? And I missed it for weeks. And you spotted it at Interlagos when he had a Brazilian flag on the roof, didn't you?
It's actually got a Spanish, well, on my screen, it's got a Spanish flag on his roof.
Did you not do the paint pack?
I'm just double
Oh!
checking. I've been doing everything now, and that got a bit tight, a bit hairy there.
Yeah, Deck
So
Crowther
all my
got...
paints are loading now, so I have no idea who anybody is.
So Chris Needham keeping the nationality of the track live on our screens. As we've got Demis and Roger thrashing it out behind him.
Ah, yeah, I see the Austrian flag now. Yep. Brilliant. Love it.
Yeah, very good, Chris. Oh,
Still.
Wrigley from Demis. David Ayres with Renee. I think Renee's just got that position from him. Renee's back where he started, in 11th place. He should be happy with that, given the disaster that was that second lap. Was it the second lap, or was it the end of the first lap?
It was very, very early.
It was, wasn't it?
It was a difficult watch.
It was, yeah. Mega painful. Where did Stefan end up? Stefan is 19th at the minute. Clear track in front of him, recovering the situation. Shame, because you're right, he was mega quick, wasn't he? And just that slight turn or solid air or whatever it was that affected his car on that lap, as he came together with Michael Hall, was enough, wasn't it?
Everyone loves a little bit of a squeeze every now and then, but sometimes you bite off more than you can chew. So it's a great result for Paul Hurley at the moment. Just nestled in behind Rene, currently running in 11th place. Does have David Ayres right behind, does have Chesney Van Broek right behind, does have Fraser Geraghty right behind. That's 4 out of 5.
Sorry.
For championship challenges right now.
Oh, what's going on here? Chaos.
Demis with a move on deck just there. PVG nearly taking advantage as well. That is the battle currently for 7th place.
I think PVG should get an award for Spectator of the Evening. He's been at the back of every queue where there's been massive battles in front of him, but not actually been involved in it himself.
Yeah, you know what? You've definitely got a point there. He's caught a few off tracks here and there, so I was about to say he's probably be keeping it very very clean as well. Not quite the case, but like you say, he's definitely had the best view for tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah, why is RDJ in the pits? Anybody know? Answers on a postcard, please, because I haven't got a clue.
He has been in the pits for 15
long
minutes.
Time. Yeah, a long time, yeah.
It may have been that that incident at turn 2.
Oh, really? Oh,
But he was part of the 3 that went into the wall, wasn't he? So...
Yeah. No, cool, yeah. Well, not cool, but you know what I mean. Cedric chasing down Flashy. Bit of Flashy going on ahead with Paul Hurley and Andy Littler getting out of the way.
Or could be another chance for another dive just here. Chesney going in on the inside of Ayres.
Oh, he's done him. Oh, has he? Because that Audi's just
going to have the
chomp
outside.
up the tarmac, isn't it?
Yep, does take quite a bit of the sausage there, meaning the Audi nearly risks going into orbit.
What's this going on now as well? Chris Dixon is he trying to retain that? Yeah, he's trying to retain that. What's going on here now? Why are people trying to make me upset by missing stuff on the broadcast by fighting right at the last minute?
I think we're going to find one more move just here, and no.
Where is he? Has he got across the line? Whoa, he got across the line with like what's that, 40 seconds?
40 seconds to go.
Yeah.
So we are on the final lap of the race. And it's now all to play for now. You're going to start seeing some people getting desperate. Maybe anybody who's got any more speed tokens left. I mean, instant points left over. And I'll tell you what, there's plenty who've not even made it into double figures yet. So we could see some daring moves, some pretty fast exits to corners.
Yeah, I think this is the most important one in terms of position, because Daniel Lewis is trying to do what he can to keep Carl Hardy out of the podium position.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's not...
Fantastic exit out of there. Gets a bit of the overlap as well, which means Daniel can't defend that inside. His hands are tied right now. Was on board with Carl Hardy.
Fraser! Oh, Fraser, you're not gonna be able to serve that, mate.
Fraser's got a black flag.
Yeah.
Oh, he has. Oh no. And that's going to be about 40 seconds added onto that as well.
Yeah, it's the worst time you can...
Which is going to put him down to about 19th, 20th position, I reckon, by the end of it. Carl Hardy getting through, though.
Yeah, this could be
fantastic
the prime
pass on Daniel Lewis.
On a podium. Can the podium withstand the weight?
Emmanuel taking that last corner of the race.
Ooh,
And
sorry.
Manuel with a double victory for today. Manuel
Yeah, well done,
wins
Manuel.
Red Bull
Manuel.
Ring on his return to Backfire Simsport TV.
Yeah.
Watching this last one here, Jamie Wilson, well-deserved second place. You said he was going to get a podium.
I did.
And he firmly steps on that second step. Kyle Hardy and Daniel Lewis, 0.4 of a second between them. And Kyle gets a main race podium.
Just need him. Look at this, 5th place. Good effort.
Getting some personal bests, I think, for feature races for many of these cars today.
Absolutely.
Has Paul Hurley managed to hold on to get that first place in AMS? He has.
Yes, he
How
has.
close Chesney is.
I know.
Close, how
That's
close
crazy.
David Ayres is as well. That's a brilliant result for Paul. Paul needed that. Chesney getting a nice resurgence the last couple of races, so he manages to keep in front and keep his distance between himself and Chesney. David Ayres right behind, but Fraser, of course, with that black flag, so we're going to see him slowly falling down those rankings.
Chris Dixon with a 16th place. Darrell Wright over the line as well with a 17th. Good grief. Some good points up here. Stefan eventually over the line in 19th. Fraser Geraghty is going to drop down the rankings quite a lot though. Oh, this is close. Fee just about going to keep Cedric behind her. Nice race into the line from those two.
Yep.
There goes Thomas. So, I mean, Jay, Red Bull Ring, some people really don't like it, but from a spectator's perspective, it's brilliant, isn't it? Look at what we've had tonight again.
Today has just been the race of the Pro-Ams. The Pro-Ams have, I know Manuel has come back to BSTV and got the double win here, but it is truly the Pro-Ams who have stolen the show, especially your top 4 in the Pro-Ams for this feature race. Jamie Wilson, Kyle Hardy, Daniel Lewis and Chris Needham, always involved in some sort of action throughout both races tonight. And telling you now, one of my drivers of the day is definitely going to be one of those 4. But which one do you pick? I'm going to need a couple more minutes, I think, for that one.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I'm going to have to go back and find out exactly how they finished in race 1. I've just selected the wrong bit. I mean, you got to look at Jamie Wilson's performance. He's been the top pro-am in both races. I mean, that's pretty impressive, isn't it, really? What else can you say? I mean, right, let's go through the finishing order, because I forgot to do this last week and had to reverse. Manuel Saralegui was your race winner. Oh, that's heat 1. What? Oh, let's do this one instead. Let's do the next. Should we do the race we've just done? I think we should do this race. Okay, Manuel Saralegui was your race winner again for CLN Racing. So a double victory tonight in his race, his first race back with us. Jamie Wilson, was that someone reversing down the track?
Yes.
It was, wasn't it? Jamie Wilson.
That is Lee.
Was it Lee? Right, okay. Well done, Lee. Well done, Lee. That's one of the funniest things that's happened ever. Jamie Wilson finished top Pro-Am car again, second race running. And second overall for Team Chimera, and Carl Hardy finished on the 3rd step of the podium and second in class for result clothing.
Pete, I need to stop you there for a second. It's quite funny. Lee was actually shown as having a slowdown, even though he was reversing up the grid. I'm not. Anyway, you carry on with your things. I just had to get that out. What I just saw there. I have no words.
No words. Oh dear. Right. Daniel Lewis finished 4th on track, but 3rd in class for Blade Designs SRL. Chris Needham was 5th tonight for Air Smart Racing, great performance. Roger Morton 6th for Result Clothing. Demis Tigchalar was 7th overall for Hydro Race Racing Forces, with Deck Crowther in 8th for Blade Designs SRL. And PVG, Pete Mangle, 9th for Result Clothing. It's not often I say 2nd in class for Renee, but 10th on track for cutting corny. That is a recovery drive of champions, that, I have to say. That could have been so much worse. He's done really well there. Paul Hurley finished in 11th, first in class for Blade Designs SRL. I tell you what, Blade Designs SRL have mopped up a whole huge amount of points tonight. Chesney Vandenbroek, second in class, 12th on track for JC Academy Silver. And David Ayres, flashy, 13th for Safeguard, but third in class for AM class. Euro Larkinen was 14th for Hydro Race Racing Forces with Chris Dixon, 15th for Work Guard. 16th was Darrell Wright for Result. Jeff Saunders was 17th. 18th was Stefan Goebel on a recovery drive after lap 102 for VTS Esports. I've lost where I was supposed to be. 19th was Fraser Geraghty for Insignia. 20th was Oliver Payne. 21st was Fee for Work Guard. Cedric Somerains finished 22nd for JC Academy Silver. Thomas Esboth was 23rd for Spin and Toe Motorsport. Leo Bryan was 24th for JC Academy Silver, with Derek Wilkins 25th for Nitro Alliance. Andy Littler was 26th for Work Guard by Result. 27th was RDJ, Ronald de Jong for Hydro Race Racing Forces. Pete Newman was second in class. Is that right? Yeah. Third in class. Is it third in class? Third in class for... the others aren't on the screen, that's why I was so confused. Third in class, 28th on track, or not on track, for Result X Pure Sims and his teammates. It's not been a great night for the feature race, at least, for Result X Pure Sims. Michael Hall, 29th. So, I mean, how do you close caption that, Jay?
With difficulty.
Yeah, just bizarre. In terms of a pro championship, that was a bit strange. Right, let me go and find the beginning of the race, and we'll have a good long think, Jay, about how we account for driver of the meeting, because that's not going to be easy. Excuse me. And let's go and find some people to chat with. Well, it seems reasonably fair to bring in Mr. Jamie of Wilson. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. Audi plus RBR equals success, right?
Well, of course, yeah,
Yeah.
actually.
Very good.
Oh, plus the driver, don't forget that.
Oh, I was skipping over that because I'm convinced that Simon was driving the car, because that was remarkable. You were doing extraordinarily well in that vehicle tonight. I mean, some of the moves you pulled were extraordinary. Have you got a perfect setup for RBR, or are you just so tuned into this track?
A little bit of both, to be honest. I mean, I was running a sort of Daytona-ish kind of setup, so I was quick on the first half and crap on the second half of the track.
Right.
So I was trimmed out, I had low rake, that kind of thing, just to try and squeeze as much of the speed advantage out of it as possible, which obviously was beneficial. But yeah, I did struggle a bit with the balance through the second half of the lap. That was the compromise around here.
Okay, right. And where the twisty bits come in. We had quite a lot from Simon on the chat. Simon,
God!
Simon,
you didn't tell me that.
Simon Wilson, of course, because you're now merged into
You joke.
one entity. Go on.
Years and years ago, we were doing a Neo race, RaceBot podcast and everything, and another team made two YouTube accounts, Jamie Trendle and Simon Wilson, and they kept chatting in it.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing that I would do. Yeah, absolutely that. I mean, Gifted, some bits you can argue with the incident between Michael and Stefan taking out a lot of the fast drivers on either lap 1 or 2. I can't remember which one.
Yeah, well, that was behind me, I will point out.
Oh, that's right. It was, wasn't it?
I was already ahead of it. It was just
were...
about behind me. I just saw cars being deleted in the mirror, and I was like, what the hell happened there?
Yeah. Because you got like 6 places in 3/4 of a lap or something.
It felt like I got 6 places in about 30 metres at the start.
Right, let's have a look at that, shall we? Because I think it's worth going for.
The race 1 start was immense.
Race 1 I can't go back to.
It was fantastic. It was brilliant.
The race 2 one was as good, but I got more boxed in by Deck Crowder, I think.
Right, let's have a
Which
little
is
look.
fine.
Let's go back to normal running. There we go. So say goodbye to Stefan. There we go. I think there's someone on his inside as well. Let's do this as if we're doing it properly.
Oh yeah, this is the race 2 one. So at this point, I'm probably going. Yeah, with Deck there, I couldn't then just chuck it up the inside of him realistically, so I had to sort of abort it at that point.
And a big wall of cars in front of you at this point, which is enough to make me soil myself.
Yeah.
And then 2 in one
Over
corner, I
to
think you get here, if I remember right.
Possibly, yeah.
There you go. 1, 2, nearly 3, but definitely 2. Orange cars all over the place. You think they'd like spread out the colour schemes across the teams, wouldn't you? But apparently not.
None of them are Dutch either.
None of them are Dutch. Yeah, crazy. And then another one here. Excuse me, coming through. I'll have that. Just move you over a little. Excuse me, a little bit more room, please. Thank you. Right, and off we go again. And you think the inside's good for you, don't you? You're wrong. You are wrong.
But at this point, though, it goes a bit south. Because I think there was some side-by-side stuff. I had to wrestle the car back.
Yeah.
And that lost me a few. So that was the end of the good run. But the first start was bloody ridiculous.
Right.
It just hooked up like crazy.
And you got a car going slightly sideways in front of you there, but you took underneath it, look.
Oh yeah, I so easily could have turned him into the wall there. I just about avoided his the very fibres on the end of the bloody edge of his sill or whatever.
Yeah. But that was what got you ahead of the disaster. Because you're right,
Yes.
everything was in your rear view mirror from that point, with Manuel on your left at this point. He's just a monster, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he should be called Automatico because he's a machine.
Yeah. Yeah, classic. We've had a wonderful time in the booth. I don't know how stressful that was for you in the car, but that's going to do your championship standings fantastic good, because Jaden wasn't here, was he, Jay?
No, Jaden away tonight, so by the time we look at the standards next week, it will be back to the usual tightness that we're used to seeing on Pro-Ams.
Yeah. Is this your season for Pro-Am?
It might be. I don't know. I mean, I've obviously missed a round through injury as well earlier on, so that kind of balances that out, I guess. Obviously, drop scores come into it. Yeah, all right.
No, I was just watching a car go exit stage left on the replay. It was hilarious. I was doing my best not to laugh. Oh dear, I'm going to hell. But yeah, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, so yeah, hopefully it bodes well. I can't remember who was third in the championship. Tamas, I think.
Let me help your memory.
It was Tamas.
It
yes.
was Tamas.
Yeah, and obviously with the pro field imploding there, that's what really. You're right to a point, in terms of it, helping me out, being able to get second rather than fourth or whatever. All the more for the points.
Yep.
I was just hoping that Manuel would pit a lap earlier so I could pinch a lap lead point as well to offset all the incident points.
Yeah, not to be. He kept that for himself, didn't
he? Yeah. Did anyone get a driver shame round here?
Did 16 people get a driver shame? Yep.
Yeah, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's very difficult there around here.
Some people got more than one.
Lot.
Yeah. It was, well, yeah, it was painful for some. I'll let you watch the broadcast for that. But yeah, Red Bull Ring has been very, very good to you tonight. As Manuel goes and takes all of the off tracks at turn 1 on the
exactly.
replay.
It's so easy to do, and you don't have to do it by very much. I mean, I was just on the edge of it there myself, looking at them a few seconds behind you, but that's the one where I was having the most grief.
Right.
Just again, a function of the way I had to set the car up is it's just because I've got lower rake, it just understeers a bit through there, and also through one in particular, the Audi gearing was just I didn't really get a great launch, so all the advantage was at the end of the straight, not all the way down it.
Well, aren't you in 5th gear taking turn 1?
Oh yeah, I mean I'm starting 8th gear. So,
yeah. Oh, brilliant! But where do we go next week? Anybody know?
Sebring Enjoy.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's good. That's going to be an interesting track for everybody. Sebring International, very good, and that is a lot of points on offer there. Audi will go well there, won't it? Because there's some big old straights around at Sebring.
Yeah, but also some quite big curbs, so swings and roundabouts. I think I think that's a pretty neutral track across the cars. I would imagine.
Ah, okay, right. That could be
For the most
interesting then.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was spoiled. I was spoiled tonight. The layout just was a bit kind to the Audi in the same way that Monza and Daytona would be. You know, it's not quite as extreme as those, but it was. I was flattered a bit by it. I think I have to admit.
I would not allow that to escape your performance tonight, because at one point there was an entire wall of cars in front of you, and anybody would have lost their cool with it, and you didn't. You just waited for everybody else to sort themselves out, and then you motored through, let everybody else do their own mistakes, and you did really well. I think you're selling yourself rather short, if I'm being honest. Anybody you want to shout out to? Obviously not Simon Wilson, or Jamie Trendle, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, or Jason Wilson, indeed.
What did I say?
Nothing.
Oh no, Jason. Yes, Jason Wilson. I used to work with a guy called Jason Wilson, but
yes,
you know that already.
I know. Yes.
After years.
No, shout out to shout out to Roger Morton, because he's been away for a bit, and I thought he did really well. I was side by side with him for the thick end of a lap, which is not easy around here at all. So, and yeah, to the Pure Sims boys as well. Had a good race with Michael yesterday, and the official as well. And Pete around here, I'm sure he was doing his nut with being ahead of him in race 1 for a long time. But hey, that's good fun for me anyway. All good stuff, and of course to Manuel for just turning up and demolishing everyone. He's quick, that boy. And yourselves for the broadcast and everything you do, and Simon for besmirching my good name in chat.
Yeah.
I think that'll do.
Awesome. Well, it's been a massively entertaining night watching you make your way through, and just shocking me with how fast you can make that Audi. Brilliant performance. Jamie Wilson, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Cool. Right, who are we going to get next? Let's get in, for your interview pleasure, Jay, we're going to bring in Chesney Vandenbroek. Let's bring him into the booth, and I'll let you introduce it.
Sure thing. There we go.
Yeah,
Chesney,
yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, he's just there. Chesney, a very interesting set of races for you tonight. First race, 20th overall. That also meant you were 4th in class. Race number 2, much better result for yourself. 12th overall, just behind Paul, just in front of David as well. We'll start with race number 1 first. It looked a bit bumpy out there. It looked a bit difficult, and judging by everybody else, there was a lot of fighting. Did you enjoy it though?
First race wasn't that fun actually. So I lost. I kind of lost my composure after turn 1, lap 1. So I just started falling down the order, and yeah, it was just not that good of a race. I don't have anything more to say about it actually.
Okay, that's fair enough. We were watching towards the end to see if Fraser was going to manage to beat Roger to the line and get that reverse grid. So it must have been a lot of relief for yourself and every other AM driver around you to find out that Fraser didn't get that top 15 in the end. So
yeah,
that meant. Yeah.
Like I was eyeballing my standings. Like, please, Fraser, don't get 15th. Please, Fraser, no, please.
Well, it was close. It was less than half a second between Roger and Fraser, but yep, he did get the 15th. So that meant all of you lot fighting for the championship were all so close to each other, and there was a big incident towards the start involving the majority of the pro field and a couple of others there, but you kept your composure going, kept it really nice and clean, and yourself, Paul, David, Euro, and Rene as well on his fight back, all fighting with each other past the pits. How happy are you with your performance on the second race?
Really happy. It was most fun I actually ever had. Like lap 9, turn 1, I will never forget that. Like almost going 3 wide into turn 1 and then the 4-way battle for the rest of the race actually. It's most no, I will never forget it. Like big mm, big Bob, big kudos to Yura, David, Paul, everyone.
Yeah, it looked like some great fighting, great battling, and yeah, just basically what BSTV is all about. You've always got somebody to fight with. The battles are always good. Everyone, for the most part, always gives each other enough space, and it's just some really entertaining racing all around. But Paul won in terms of the Yams for this time round, and that championship is getting tighter and tighter, which brings me to where we are racing next week. It is an enduro round, so it's double the points at Sebring. Have you raced Sebring much, and do you like the track?
Oh, I love Sebring. Like it's one of my favorites. I did an enduro, I thought, with you guys here in BSTV. I'm not sure though. But
Potentially, yeah. I think Sebring's on the same level as Daytona, where most of the time it is usually an enduro. So yeah, you may have been with us in that one. But if you love the track, then surely we're possibly expecting you to maybe get a really high podium, maybe even a win in AMS for the next race. But yes, anyone you want to give a shout out to?
to Lee, like he had a bad, yeah, not that bad. He didn't have any good luck in the first race, but then in the second race he did really well. Like we've been constantly communicating with each other, and like he had um, a penalty in the pits, and but we just went through it, and I hope he will be there for the next race. Cedric too. Yeah, his races weren't that amazing today, but next week a better week.
Yes, hopefully, fingers crossed. On race two, both Cedric and Lee did make up 5 whole positions, so a big jump for both of those on the second race, despite the disappointment in the first. But hopefully, we get to see you in the booth after the race next week at Sebring. Best of luck there, and congratulations with your good, clean, hard-fought races tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Cedric and Booker. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Chesney. Not Cedric.
Yeah, I was looking. I said, why did I
You
look?
did a Pete. You did
I
a
did a
Pete. You got the
Pete. Oh
names
no!
wrong way round.
I've
Wow.
literally on SDK at the moment because I'm currently making screenshots at the same time. I'm actually doing a really nice screenshot of Cedric, Fraser, Oliver Payne, and the rest of them. So I literally looked up.
Don't try and bail yourself out. It's not going to work. It's never
You
worked
know
for
what?
me yet.
Mistakes. Not even I am free from making mistakes every now and then. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jalen Scott. Chesney, we'll see you next week, my friend. Take care.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. That was a funny interview. Right, next up, we're going to bring in Mr. Roger Morton, freshly healed, hopefully. How you doing, mate?
Hello, how are we doing, chaps?
Yeah, very good. Did one of the new sign-ups just join into the interview room chat?
What?
Apparently, I thought Ricard. Is his name Ricardo? I can't see what his name is now. Give me a minute, because I saw him feature in the chat room just for like a second, and I thought he'd spoken to you guys. Give me a minute. Entry list. Come on. What's his name? What's his name?
Whilst Pete's doing that one, Roger.
Just whatever. Yeah, I'm doing thinking.
Okay.
It's painful for me.
Dear.
Ricardo
Oh dear.
Mercelina. Ricardo Mercelina. I'm pretty sure he just dropped into your interview room chat just then for about a second. I thought he'd spoken to you guys, but apparently not. Okay. I was expecting him to join this week, that's all. Never mind.
He didn't want to talk to me, he just wanted to talk to him, is that what you're saying?
He read through it straight away. Straight away,
Cool.
seen through me. Right, welcome back. And how well are you on a scale of 1 to 1,000?
Yeah, I'm doing alright, aren't I? It's, I'm healed after my motorbike accident that I had.
Yep.
I had a good night racing tonight.
You certainly
I
did.
can't complain too much, seeing as I have no practice. Jumped on at 7:20. And to be fair, I do like this circuit, so I had that as an advantage. And yeah, and just sort of kept out of trouble at first race. I got to a point where I was sort of on my own in a way. Phaser just caught me up towards ends. But other than that, I was all right. And then obviously I tried my hardest at second stint to try and stay out front as long as I could, which I did. I think that's 5, 6 laps, I think.
Yeah.
And then yeah, just kept on going and just see how far I could go, and I did all right. And then that little battle towards ends was that was cherry on top. Really.
Intense, wasn't it? I mean, you stayed ahead of PVG as well, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair on that one, sir, I was gonna let PVG pass on the next lap. I thought I'd give myself one more lap. If I can't pass him, I'll let him have a go. But I ended up getting 2 of them straight away. So I thought, yeah, I do.
Yeah. Screw you, PVG. But
I just couldn't get past Chris. Then I was tried. I just couldn't do it. So I just stayed where I was. Didn't want to cause an incident. So
no, I mean that's sensible given the fact that 6th place overall is remarkable in that second race. 15th was really good when you've not been racing for a long time, have you? Really? So yeah, I mean Alan's going to be well made up because you're like his favourite human in the world ever. But yeah, good to see those purple wheels and the purple trim back on the screen. Was it exhausting for you, or are you back into reasonable fitness now?
yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah, I am doing all right now.
Right, good.
To be fair, I was umming whether to race tonight because my daughter's not very well, so I was looking after her for a bit. And then our last was out with my son for fireworks, and she just turned up in time. So I thought, right, you look after her. I'm off racing.
Bye. What's your daughter called?
Harper.
Harper.
She's 1 year old.
Hello, Harper.
1 year old.
Oh, you don't know what we're saying then, do you? Blah, 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 blah. There we go. That's 1-year-old talk, isn't it, Jay? I don't know.
Yeah.
You sure? Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah. So yeah, well done, Harper. Great reintroduction to racing with us again. Do you think you'll be back for most of the races, or is it going to be a selection?
I'm going to try my hardest. It's a bit one of them. By the time I put her to bed, it's qualifying just about starting. So it's
perfect timing.
It's going to be hard.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's hard because I do like to have a bit of a practice first, but yeah, it all depends on her because at the end of the day she takes priority. So if I can get on, I will start coming on as much as I can.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
And we got Sebring at me next week, and I do like Sebring as well. So I want to make sure I'm there as much as I can.
Yeah, bit of temptation there if it's a track you like. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go?
You guys are doing a wonderful job on your commentary as always, and your
wonderful job, Jay.
cameras at people.
Wonderful job. What? Eh?
My team,
are you watching
they're
the
just
same
awesome.
stream? All right.
Yep. Yeah. And yeah, just to everybody being on track really. It's good to be back. And like that little battle that we had towards the end, it was all respectful. I can't ask for any more really. So yeah, shout out to everybody really. I'm happy.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good.
And it's brilliant to have you back with us. Your performance tonight has been nothing short of exemplary. Getting that 6th place in the second race. It's wonderful having you back in our leagues. and we really do hope that you can make it for this time next week at Sebring for that endurance race. You know, what else can I say? Yeah, Alan's favourite. It's it's Roger Morton, everybody.
Cheers.
Very good, very good. Paul Hurley sharing his screen. Right, we're going to drag a bunch of these guys in for the last of tonight's interviews. I think this is going to be. So, good evening to Chris Dixon.
Good evening.
Evening. How are you doing? You good?
Yeah, not too bad.
Right, we're going to drag some other people in as well.
Right.
You were brilliant in that second race, mind. That was
Yeah, I loved it.
stuff.
Absolutely
Excellent
loved
stuff. Yeah. Well, let me get you on the screen actually. You know, is there something in the mix of you, that car, and Red Bull Ring that makes you perform in that way, or what?
Not really.
No?
To be honest, I didn't get much practice. I did get on one day for about 40 minutes, so I did get a little bit of
Oh,
practice and
that's
I had a
good.
setup. But just before we started qualifying, I ditched the setup and went on the baseline.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
just went.
bailed
It
out.
was.
Yeah.
It was a more stable, easier to control car.
Yeah.
Just the back end was a lot more stable on baseline, so I thought, right, and I was doing the same sort of times. So I thought, well, you're better off with a stable setup than risking it. And yeah, and enjoyed it. Only got 2x so on the whole night, which was good.
Yeah, I
Wow.
mean, I don't know where did Fraser end up in the standings at the end. I can't remember because he got a penalty on his last lap, which will probably put him behind you.
Oh, he was just in front of me, so yeah, if he got a penalty, he might have
What did you say,
dropped
Jay?
back.
Oh, so I was looking at SDK doesn't do a very good job at
It
changing
doesn't.
those
No,
positions.
not on the last
at
lap.
all.
No.
But on the actual iRacing standings, it shows as 19th place.
Ah, right. So he's dropped behind you, Chris, by 4 places. That moves Stefan up as well. Okay. So that's a bit of a boost. Right, let's bring in one of your teammates. Welcome to the booth, Andy Littler. Good evening.
Good evening.
Evening. You sound surprised.
Yeah, I thought you were just dragging Chris up then.
No, I mean, you know, if one is good, one work guard driver is good, then more must be better, right? So yeah, welcome to the booth. What did you do in the first race? Where's the standings at? Because tonight was.
I had the
Go on.
weirdest race in the world in the first race. I was struggling.
You
with
can say that again.
Go on, talk us through it.
I was following Chris and doing all right, and then went round the first bend right behind Chris.
Yep.
Got
In the middle of the track.
Right.
Thought must have been a glitch. Next lap, same position, 1x.
Oh.
Next lap, same thing, 1x. 5 laps on the trot, I got a 1x being in the middle of the track.
Yeah, and then the sixth one, you threw it off the outside and went, yeah, that was my fault.
Yeah.
I'll have that one. Yeah, that was shocking. I was watching my mirrors the whole time. It was like, well, you were definitely not off track. You were following my line, but.
What do you reckon, Jay?
The only thing I can think of with that one is within 5-10 seconds of you getting that 1x, did you touch another car that went off track, even if it showed up as a 0x initially?
No,
he was right behind me, and there was no contact with any of us. So.
Right.
That's me stumped then.
Yeah, me too. I mean, you're about to technically. Was that in the first race or the second? Did you say?
That was the first race.
The first race. Did you have not have that in the second race?
No, it didn't happen in the second race.
No, Faye said she got it in the second race.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
got
Oh,
it.
good. Right, we'll talk about that in a minute then. So yeah, 28th in the first race and 26th in the second. A bit of struggle streak for you tonight, maybe.
Yeah, well, I was doing all right on the circuit. I was struggling like mad with FPS though tonight for some reason.
Oh.
Last night in the officials didn't have any problem at all. Tonight it just it was stuttering a little bit, and it was just hard work. But while I was hanging on to Chris's tail, I felt quite comfortable, and then it just, like I say, the X's just mounted up, and it was like, oh crap.
Yeah. Maybe it was because Manuel was just so fast that it's affected your frame rate. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've got Sebring next time. How did you find Sebring?
all of Sebring. I did my first ever endurance there, and yeah, loved it.
Right. Okay. Very good. Very good. Right. Let's bring in the final piece in the work guard jigsaw. Evening 2, Fee.
Good evening.
Evening. No drum banging tonight. Only decent performances. You're 26th in the first race. Fair enough. That could have been better because I think you had a crash early on, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. But enough said about that, the better. And in the second race, at one point you were miles up. In fact, Chris was as well. Chris, at one point you were 5th, I think. weren't
Yeah,
you?
I was. I should have fuel saved for another 2 laps, and I'd have got another lap, and I'd have probably gone into second.
Right.
But-
Okay. I've got some tissues somewhere for the nosebleed. Jay, does that mean I'm going to hell again? Can you go to hell more than once? I don't know.
One-way ticket to hell and back.
I'm back. I'm back. That sounds good. That's not a one-way ticket then, is it? Never mind. And 21st in the second race, up five places, and thrashing it out really with all the guys around you, because you, Cedric, Oliver Payne, Stefan coming through, Tamas recovering himself. That was a bit dramatic really towards the end for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was some good racing. Sorry, Faye.
I was going to say, my racing should have been better. I pitted because I'd got damage early and added fuel and then got a drive-through.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, there was. You weren't the only one getting a drive-through. Any? Did you or Chris? You didn't get a drive-through, did you?
No, I only got 2x.
Yeah, and what? All night.
All
I
night.
had one in each
Yeah.
race.
Yeah, one in each race.
What?
Same corner as well.
I don't think he was doing it right, Jay.
Yeah, that issue's gonna be puzzling me all night.
Yeah.
Till I look at it actually on the replays, but I'm getting through the races.
I'm gonna get whiplash from
Absolutely.
shaking my head thinking about that. Andy, what did you end up with?
In what?
Incidents.
X's?
Yeah.
Oh, I think the first race was about 18. Second race, about 6 or 7, I think.
Right,
Something like
so roughly 1 million.
I got 4 of them when someone decided it'd be a good idea going down round bend 2 to just driving to the side of me, really.
Oh,
So,
yeah, that's a good tactic.
it took Thomas out as well at the same time.
Nice, excellent. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll watch the replay of this and figure out who that was. Okay, in that case, let's start with Chris because he was first in the room. Anybody you want to shout out to, Chris, before we let you go and practice your Sebring performance?
Yeah, yourselves, of course, as always, for putting the show on. All the drivers for turning up. All the people for coming on and watching us race. And obviously, team results and my 2 teammates. We wouldn't have been able to race like we did if it wasn't for them. So, yeah, good stuff.
Awesome stuff. In that case, we'll look forward to seeing you this time next week. Chris, Dix, and everybody.
See you next week, guys. Good night.
Andy, anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go and find Sebring? It's somewhere over in America somewhere.
Yeah, ex-RAF base. Yeah, just to re-emphasise what Chris said, with you guys, everything you do, top notch. I'd like to thank the programmers of iRacing for their wonderful programming and updates that manage to naff things up every now and again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wouldn't be the same without them.
No, it wouldn't. No, and yeah, everybody watching, thank you very much.
Brilliant.
And,
Andy, oh, sorry.
No, you're right. Good night.
Yeah,
It's good night from me.
Andy Littler, everybody.
Good night.
And Fee. We like Sebring, don't we, Fee? I've had this conversation with you before.
Yeah, it's a lovely track, that. It's one what we all do pretty regular on the endurances.
Yeah, and it's one you've done well at previously, if I can remember rightly. I mean, you've done so many seasons with us now. and Sebring features probably about once every 3 seasons, something like that. You do really well there generally, don't you?
Yeah, it's normally a good track for me. I think last time, I think I was running well and then had contact and dropped back in the feature race there.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that works out well for you next week. Anybody you want to thank before we let you go?
Yeah, Sir Alan, miss him in the MX5, but I've feeling the benefits in myself with not doing the MX5 and concentrating on this. Sorry that I'm missing that with him. Special shout out to Jay. I hope he enjoyed his fireworks of flashing lights he requested.
You did what? You did what?
I've been getting away with that for over a season.
You are kidding me.
Drop me in now of all weeks. at
Oh
Red Bull
my
Ring. What an
giddy
absolute
aunt.
travesty.
And everybody in the team and everybody who's been watching us tonight.
So angry. So angry.
I'm disappointed.
In that case, get out, Fee. Get out, Fee. Fiona Siddons, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
What?
I'll go, well, look, Paul's not streaming in Discord anymore. We could probably.
Yeah, let's do
you know
that.
what I mean?
Let's do it. We're gonna have words. We're gonna have words. Paul,
It's fine.
Paul Hurley, everybody. Good evening.
Oh, hi, gentlemen. How's it going?
Really good. Where's your teammate at? Where's Daniel?
Mr. Lee, oh, he had to go.
What? He got a podium in his class.
Yeah, I think he's got his daughters. So
And
it's
what's
it's
more important, huh?
Well, I was just saying that to Chris Dixon. That he can't race Friday, so he's got another event. So these poxy kids getting in the way of sim racing. He needs to get rid of them.
Shouldn't happen, should it? Shouldn't happen.
No, they should sit and watch him.
Yeah, too right. What did you do in the first race?
Third, I think. Third in class.
Yeah, third in class. I'm on the wrong page now because
I think 18th overall.
Yeah, third in class, 18th overall. Good effort, really good effort. And in terms of AM class, what's that?
The second race went a bit better.
Yeah. Where are you in AM class? You're not in AM class. I'm looking at the wrong.
Yeah, I am in AM class.
Are you? Third.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Cedric didn't have a great pair of races actually.
Well, you know, maybe that's the old karma police coming back there for what we did to Laguna.
Shots fired, Jay. Shots fired.
I'm hiding underneath my desk now.
Wasn't me.
Bombs are dropping.
And Fraser didn't have a great week either. So
Well, I think Fraser won the sprint, but then he got drive through. He got drive through in a second.
I know.
Off tracks.
And that puts him back in 19th apparently, which means you are 9 places ahead of him in that second race. That's significant. We might see a significant shift, Jay, in the standings.
It'll be close. It'll be close. It's close between me, Cedric, and Fraser. So I'm not.
It's an absolutely fantastic championship to watch at the moment. It seemed like Fraser was going to run away with it, a la Daniel Lewis style, but a little bit of unluckiness in some races, and drivers such as yourself, Paul, and everybody else starting to get more consistent results in, and suddenly it's become just as entertaining as what the Pro-Ams League usually is through the season. It's great to watch for us.
I mean, Fraser is a bit quicker than me. I'm not going to lie. However, that's being fast doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get the result. Does it? To finish first, you have to finish, as they say.
Yes.
So, yeah, now Fraser's a good driver. I expect him to be ahead, but I'll do my best.
Well, it might be your season. Who knows? It's certainly going to be an interesting finish from my perspective. Well, Blade Designs SRL did very well, didn't they? Deck Crowther did well. Daniel Lewis did really well. And you've held it together for your own class, up 7 places in that second race. Remarkable.
Well, somebody's going to get a top 10 in the last race, and then bloody Rene appeared from nowhere.
Pesky Rene. He's
I held him on for a
fast,
couple of
isn't
laps,
he?
and then
Yeah.
he is.
Very, very fast.
But I think I won in class in the second race.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And for a track I actually really don't like, and I said to the boys before, I said this isn't going to be a good round for me. I'm awful round here. So funny how it works out sometimes.
Honestly, I've been like that myself, and found that tracks that I really thought I disliked, I did really well at. And I don't know whether it's because you just focus more because you want to, do well on those particular circuits. Is Sebring one of those particular circuits for you?
It's a track I've run a lot in other cars in endurance, like GT3 and LMP2. I can't remember driving it in a TCR though, but Sunset's going to be fun, isn't it, in a TCR?
Well, it's going to be just as bumpy as it is on any other car, to be honest.
Bumpy, understeery.
Yeah, straight into the wall. I mean, no, we're not going to do that.
I'm sure we'll see a few people in the wall.
Yeah, pit lane entry is going to be a bit interesting in the in the multiple pit stops you're going to do because it's an endurance race.
Well, and pit exit there as well is a bit hairy, isn't it?
Sunset is going to claim a lot.
Oh, do you think?
It is. I know how to take it with a bit of aero. We'll have to see. I'm sure it'll be a little bit different in the TCR.
Right, okay, that's going to be interesting for next.
But yeah, no, the pit exit, it brings you out right alongside the people turning into T1, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
And they're coming in fast.
Yeah, you have to filter in quite nicely. Sometimes it's worth getting an early pit stop in so you get clear exit, clear entry. Not that I'm giving anybody free advice or anything because I'm rubbish. But, food for thought, just saying. Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go and practice for Sebring?
Well, to you guys, to my teammates in Blade, unlucky to Fraser at the end there because he's a solo runner. But if he'd have come in the league a bit earlier, maybe I could have teamed up with him and Dan and Dick could have gone low. Yeah, Chesney and David Ayres as well for the end of the race made it very interesting because my tyres were dying and the car it was all over the place. The rear kept wanting to come around, and they were catching me up, and I just about managed to hold them off.
Right, very good.
And yeah, it was a good race. I enjoyed it.
Excellent stuff.
Thank you very much.
Looking forward to seeing how you go at Sebring. Go on. Sorry.
SRL is guess where this week?
Yeah. Oh, really? Right, RBR, right. Okay.
Just when you thought you had enough of it.
How far into your season are you?
Oh, it's going to be around 7 or 8, I believe.
Right, okay. So you're about on pace with BSTV then, really? Because we're in...
we were only a 10-race season.
Yeah.
But with 3, yeah, so yeah, similar.
Yeah, so anybody who's free on a Friday and can't race on this one, even if you can race in this one and you want to join the Friday one, SRL.
More than welcome. There is quite a lot of BSTV guys in there actually, but
yeah.
Anyone, we can accommodate people if they want to come in still, and obviously it will roll over to next season. So we're looking at potentially getting a live commentator.
Oh, danger!
Just
live
Jay I think his name's Jay Cooley. I think his name is.
Oh,
What?
really?
No,
Are you moonlighting? What's this?
No, the guy's not. I'm not going to say that because it's not confirmed. But yeah, he seems pretty good. He's very enthusiastic.
Right. Okay.
So we shall see.
Right. Let's see how that goes. But yes, folks, SRL, another TCR league, runs on a Friday. Used to be retrospectively broadcast, but apparently not anymore. Full competition now.
Kev wasn't very well, so we do a broadcast a week in lieu because Kev races it obviously, so he can't commentate at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So normally it's a watch along after the race on a Friday, but Mr. Aylett was a bit unwell, so his voice had gone. So it's going to be dropped. Should be dropped sometime this week potentially. Or maybe she's going to do it on Friday. I don't know yet. We'll find out. But yeah, there is a commentary. It's just after.
Yeah, let's hope he's recovered. And we'll talk about Alpha Touring Championship when you're gone. But great racing tonight from all of the Blade Designs SRL team, and particularly from yourself, Paul Hurley.
Yeah, it was nice to see the AMs mixing it up in there as well with the program. So
too right, always is.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I won't keep it in. But yeah, thanks for everything and have a nice night.
Yeah, you too.
You too.
Take care.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
Yeah, and Alpha Touring Championship. We usually get Logan around. Logan McKinsey. He's the organiser and racer in it. They also race and then retrospectively broadcast. and they are on a Monday night American time slot though, so not always suitable for the UK racer. But if it is, then go and have a look at their website. It's a very well attended league. We exist in mutual support of one another, us, SRL and ATC. So you've got plenty of opportunity to race TCRs on the iRacing service in a private league, completely different to officials. Officials are smash it and grab it, whereas leagues, you've got to face these people again next week, and it's not always comfortable if you've written a load of people off, is it, Jay?
I won't know that for myself, Portimao. But
yeah, the exit, the last turn on Portimao for people. Go and have a look at that. It was good, wasn't
Please
it?
don't. Well, probably for you lot watching.
It was brilliant for me watching. I was like, okay.
But I learned afterwards to take a little bit more care in leagues, and that's the end of that story.
Yes.
Let's move on.
Absolutely right.
Even though I dropped myself in it.
Baptism of fire. But yes, it's been a great race, a great pair of races for the return of Manuel Saralegui. He's mopped up tonight. We've got to choose driver of the meeting though. Mine's kind of done. I know there's been some great performances. Even Carl Hardy getting on the podium is remarkable. Daniel Lewis being as high up as he was. We had who came first in AM in the first race? Why can't I remember? Why am I so dumb?
In AM it was Fraser in race 1 and then Paul in race 2.
Yeah, and then Paul getting a third in race 2 as well is that's really good performance stuff. But I think, given the fact that he's got all the pressure on him at the moment and still managed to get the performance that he did, Jamie Wilson's going to get my vote again. And I know I've given him like a whole load of votes this season already, but to be honest, that was a very polished, very professional performance from him, and great overtaking, I have to say. Great car positioning. He can sandbag it all he likes in the way that he comes across in his interview, but that is a great performance from Jamie Wilson this evening, so he's getting my vote. What about yourself? Have you had a decision? Has the committee been out for the Jay Corley driver of the meeting decision committee?
Yeah, it was between the 4 Pro-Am drivers of Jamie, Carl, Daniel, and Chris for me, but I narrowing it down to 1. I think I have already given a vote to Carl already this season for a fantastic Pro-Am drive, but this week it will be going to Daniel Lewis.
Oh, wow.
Once again, a fantastic race 2. Race 1, of course, finishing up there just outside the Pro-Am's podiums, but second race made up for it, got himself up to a 4th overall, and the former AMS champion getting better and better every week, driving a slightly different car than we're used to seeing him. He's no longer in the Audi at the moment, and he seems to have got used to it pretty quickly. But most of all as well, he's getting Blade Designs, who, as we've already said, have had a fantastic week anyway. He's been at the forefront of them, grabbing the most points for him.
He has. Very polished performance and a very well spent vote. It's been a great race week, this one. I've been exhausted by the fact that I've not been able to keep up with where all the action's at when everybody's in paired battling or more than paired battling. Look at that on your screen with Jamie in the background there. It's been a dramatic pair of races tonight. Next week is going to be Sebring, an endurance race. Lots of points on offer. The pro drivers would be foolish to not race it. And how prophetic of us, Jay, even, good grief. Honestly, Jay, Jamie,
right, nearly bedtime.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Too many Jays.
And too many Jays. It was prophetic of us talking about it before the race even started, about Pete Newman, the result ex Pure Sims only needing one bad race and it could turn the whole thing on its head. And look what's happened. Exactly that. And Red Bull Ring has been key to that, hasn't it? It's been remarkable tonight.
Yeah, it's like we said earlier, it was really the Pro-Am show today. But like Paul said at the end, a lot of the AMs also getting in on the action, especially towards the end of race two. Not very often you see the AMs going toe to toes with the like of Rene, Casper, and the rest. It's yeah, it's pretty amazing seeing how much effort. I just realized mentioned Casper. Casper wasn't even bloody racing tonight. I'm getting so many names mixed up today. I think it's my age.
There was no hope for me then.
Pete, that's it.
Honestly.
Oh, I
Good
nearly
grief.
forgot yours as well. I mean,
Yeah.
birthday next week, so technically I am always getting a little bit older and stuff. But yes, no, like we said, everyone was fighting against everyone, regardless of class, and it's always fantastic to see. But how do Result X Pure Sims come back from this one? Because at least it wasn't the endurance event they both went out, but after the points are done, which Carl was hurrying us along to update. I've already seen the comment and your reaction to it as
Yes.
well. Actually, that was quite funny. But yeah, it's what are we now? Three rounds left.
Yeah, 4.
Or 3 weeks, 4 weeks left even, and the shift in the championship every single week is just amazing to watch as commentators and everybody in the chat as a neutral. This is seriously one or two of these championships going to go right down to the wire.
Absolutely, and yeah, next week's going to be pivotal. You can have as many birthdays as you like. You're not going to catch up with me anytime soon, and the senility only gets worse. But yes, it's going to be a dramatic Sebring, I think. This season's shaping up to be something that I can't even predict. So, thanks for everybody that raced. You've made it phenomenal. Thanks to all the people on the chat tonight. It's been electric on that chat. Thanks to you, Jay, for joining me in the booth and making some professional efforts in this, because I can't do that
Attempts.
at all.
Let's be real. Attempts.
All right, let's go for attempts. It's still better than whatever I can achieve. It's been a remarkable evening, and I hope that Sebring will be no different next week. Stay safe, everybody. I'm going to hand you over to Jay for his goodbyes. Honestly, this season completely different because some of the previous champions have not featured, and it's opened up so many doors for so many other people, and it's very, very refreshing. Great to have you all. Stay safe, everybody, and I'll see you next week. Night.
And thank you, Pete, for everything with BSTV tonight and over the past weeks, the past seasons, season 22, and this could shape up in the Pro-Ams, AMs, and teams to be the closest yet. Result X Pure Sims may have tripped up a little bit in their quest for glory in the Pro category and teams, but next week we go across the ocean to Sebring. It is an endurance round time where points are doubled, and so does the stress at the same time. Now, if you haven't already, thumbs up this broadcast, subscribe to the channel, get joining in the Discord. Hopefully, fingers crossed, over the next couple of weeks, we'll get to commentate and speak to you on the track as well. Take care, all. Take care of yourselves, and take care mostly of each other. Good night.